traitorous stunts yet, really, in all of American history. Backstabbing the American Republic altogether. That's us. And now, there will be hell to pay. We're going to break it all down. Also, in other news, our Vice President J.D. Vance has just this morning dropped a very curious bombshell, a very curious update on the Democrats and all of their beloved federal fraud. Folks, we are less than 3 months away from the upcoming 2026
This fucking gay retard sent me a fucking
Democrats,
invite.
they are absolutely panicked.
Just fucking did, you retard.
Folks, do me a favor. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, Apple, iTunes podcasts. Check out MorrisReport.com. Check out Morris Report on X, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Folks, with that preamble out of the way, what do you say we go ahead and just get right into the show? Because like I said, boy, howdy, we really have a lot to talk about today. Why don't we really kick today's broadcast off by talking about today's updates pertaining to the Middle East? Because there really is a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Iranian regime has just lost the only little bit of leverage that they still had left.
Hurry up.
A little thing you might have heard of it called the Strait of Hormuz. You see,
right in fucking front of you, dude.
We just got the confirmation from the Trump administration.
And fucking pair up Astoria, you little shit.
Hormuz ever officially reopens, well, it kind of doesn't really matter because now we've got an alternative. Let's go ahead and get right into all of this, folks. We have a lot to talk about. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. But first off, take a listen to this update from our Vice President J.D. Vance this morning.
We're talking to the Iranians, of course.
I don't think
we're trying to maximize the amount of oil and gas that are coming out of the Strait of Hormuz. That's the thing that we're most focused on right now. And you see, I think oil prices dipping around $80 a barrel today, sometimes a little bit lower. So we're just trying to make sure that we get what we need out of this particular conflict. If you go back and remember what it is that we've done here, we've destroyed their nuclear program, we've destroyed their conventional military, we've radically reduced their, what you might call their asymmetric military abilities, and right now we're trying to see if they're willing to make the kind of long-term changes that would be necessary to have a better relationship with the United States, and if not, that's fine too. We're just going to keep on applying the pressure that we can apply and getting as much oil and gas out of the Middle East so that Americans can enjoy lower gas and energy prices. So that's the delicate dance. The final thing I'll say about this, Kaylee, is I try to remind people that we're really in the middle of the game here. This thing is not over. It's obviously not at the beginning. We're in the middle of the game, and we're applying a whole host of tools, diplomatic, economic, military tools, to ensure that we get the best outcome for the American people. I feel quite confident we will get there, but we're still a bit in the middle of the game.
Jump down,
well, most certainly we are.
But I'm going to take 2 damage, dog.
We actually got some,
I didn't just go down the hole.
Absolutely insane rhetoric, some statements coming from the Iranian regime themselves. Before we get to President Trump's new plan to perhaps circumvent or sideline the Hormuz altogether, take a look at this.
I'm dead.
An IRGC spokesperson this morning says reopening the Strait of Hormuz will depend on the United States accepting conditions set by the Iranian regime.
Hit their fucking
barrels.
Yeah, I know.
The Strait of
has to be my
Hormuz
turn.
Blow up the fucking barrel.
It is a source of power, said the Iranian regime this morning, adding that the United States must stop interfering in ongoing negotiations and accept Iran's terms for the Strait to reopen. Oh yeah, it's us. It's the United States. We are interfering.
Nice.
It most certainly has nothing to do with the Iranian regime. Every couple days launching
use fucking
missiles,
fire, you
rockets,
piece of
and
shit.
drones at civilian vessels in the Strait of Hormuz. No, it's not that. It's our fault. Okay. Well, this morning they also released a series of demands. Like I said, these people are out of touch. They're delusional. Iran's Supreme National Security Council this morning declared the Strait of Hormuz will not be reopened until the United States corrects its behavior, rejecting President Trump's claim that the temporary Oman route amounts to a reopening and setting out its own conditions, including $300 billion in reparations from the United States. They said Iran will never compromise Whether in war or in negotiations, we will never compromise. Their demands: 1, never threatening Iran or insulting its sacred values
fucking retarded,
in
man.
any
I
language.
love how it's 1 to 10 and
2,
it's
ending once and for all
100%
any
of the time
war
it's
and
you get
aggression
fucked
against
over.
Iran and its allies in Lebanon, Palestine, Yemen, or Iraq. So they're talking about all of their own Iranian-backed terror proxies. Nobody's allowed to touch them ever again.
What the fuck just
Number 3,
happened?
they
Who
demand
downed you?
that the U.S. lifts our naval blockade and that we withdraw U.S. military forces, naval and air, from the vicinity of
What
Iran.
the fuck?
4, fully compensate Iran for the damages caused by the 2 aggressive and imposed wars, including a $300 billion reparatory compensatory fund. They're demanding a third of $1 trillion for the damage that we have inflicted upon them. Number 5, lifting the unjust and illegal sanctions against the Iranian
what the fuck
people.
am I playing right now?
Number 6, unconditionally releasing all the assets that have been blocked and stolen from the Iranian people, really the Iranian regime. Number 7, they want the United States to allow Iran to charge up to 7% on the cargo of every single ship going in and out of the Hormuz. 8, allowing a ban on all U.S. and Israeli commercial and military ships plus other hostile countries from transiting the Hormuz.
Nice, dude. Fucking stupid. Just skip the turn.
This is psychotic.
I don't want to waste my
9,
time.
allowing a violation toll of 20% of the ship's cargo if any of the above criteria are violated. So, I've said it 5 times now. The Iranian regime, they are back to square one. They are psychotic. They are delinquent. They are belligerent. They are they negotiating in good faith here? Do you think this is a reasonable set of demands that they are making? Are they in a position of strength or power to be making demands like this? I think not. This is where we get to the Trump administration's master plan. We're talking about circumventing, really sidelining the Hormuz altogether. Who cares if it reopens, if it stays closed? Do we even really need it? Well, the Trump administration has been cooking up a backup plan this entire time, and now we know about it. Take a listen.
There's some who've speculated the strait will never go back to being the way it was before. What would you say?
I would say, I think they're saying that in a doomsday sort of way. I would say it in another way. The strait is never going back to the way it was because the Iranians have used or tried to use it as a choke point. What we are going to see over the next 2 years, the strait's going to become irrelevant. It is going to become just another body of water, and I would say that more than 50 or 70% of the energy that moves through the strait now is going to go through underground pipelines.
There's some who've speculated that
the Hormuz Strait is going to become irrelevant over the next 2 years. Over the next 2 years, up to 70% of all the energy that had been going through the Hormuz Strait is now going to be leaving the region through underground, maybe underwater, pipelines.
Okay, dude.
So who cares if the Hormuz is open? And that's just a 2-year time frame. What about 4, 6, 8, 10 years? Folks, the new strategy is to just say, all right, listen, who cares about the Hormuz? It's not a big deal. The Iranians are trying to use this as leverage. Well, why don't we just divest from the Hormuz altogether? At which point they won't have that leverage anymore. Take a listen to this write-up. This is from an individual named James E. Thorne, Chief Market Strategist at Wellington Atlas, PhD in economics. He responds to Bessent's statement here. He says this: Hormuz miscalculation. Secretary Bessent gets it. Iran has mistaken a tactical threat for a durable advantage. By repeatedly signaling its willingness to disrupt the Strait of Hormuz, the Iranian regime has not strengthened its hand. No, it has accelerated the market's exit, meaning everyone is ditching out on the Hormuz Strait. Capital does not tolerate checkpoints like this. No, it routes around them. Saudi Arabia right now is expanding its east-west pipeline. The United Arab Emirates has already built out Fujairah as a bypass. Iraq is revisiting overland export corridors. Every marginal dollar now flows towards redundancy, not reliance on the Hormuz Strait. What was once a geopolitical lever is being engineered now into complete and total irrelevance.
Oh shit.
Besant gets it. Markets do not absorb
The door is a
coercion,
health bar.
especially
You
not
can
from psychotic terrorist regimes.
destroy
No,
it unless
they
it says
arbitrage it away.
100%
They
disadvantage.
plan it out. Energy markets are not static. They are not
Oh, shit, wait.
sentimental.
Is this
The
where
shale
boss fight is?
revolution a couple years ago has already diluted OPEC's grip on global energy markets. LNG, liquefied natural gas, has globalized gas. Now, infrastructure is doing the same to maritime risk, the Hormuz in this case specifically. Once these pipelines are built, many of them are already under construction
Where'd you
right
go?
now, they
You went through the
don't
door?
get unbuilt.
Oh.
Once they're
came
built,
back.
they are there permanently.
Is that door open?
Volume shifts become
Yeah, this
permanent.
one,
You don't need the Hormuz to be
Where's
open
this one go?
if you've got massive pipelines extending all over the region, pumping gas out into safer corridors. Pricing power follows. The Iranian regime's miscalculation is classic. If you overplay a scarce asset and the world invents
You do not recognize
to make it, sorry, the
language on
world
planet.
then invests to make that asset abundant. The more Iran rattles Hormuz, the faster it erodes the leverage it seeks to exploit. In the end, this is not deterrence, it's substitution, and substitution, once funded, is irreversible. Iran, the Iranian regime, is underwriting
Do
its
not
own
recognize the
marginalization.
language on the planet.
The US is the big winner. China, of course, is the big loser. China is, as we all know, really the Iranian regime's #1 financier. You ever wondered? Okay, let's just break down real quickly. What are the ties between the CCP and the IRGC? The IRGC is effectively a terror proxy
through the
force
other
that's been
door.
propped up by the IRGC. Who has been buying all of the IRGC's black market internationally sanctioned oil? China has been buying all of the IRGC's internationally sanctioned oil using their expansive shadow. So China's been financially propping up the IRGC. You ever wonder who taught the IRGC how to make ballistic missiles in the first place? It's pretty complex technology. It was China. Seriously, look it up.
You want
Who
to see if we can
kick-started
pull it down?
and propelled the Iranian regime's nuclear enrichment
I
program?
don't know if I have anything
It
that
was China. Folks, all of these things. Who
has,
has
like,
been providing
concussive
satellite
force.
intelligence and imagery to the IRGC for the last 5 months? Really, for
really
decades.
did nothing to it.
China. So, folks, China is set to be a massive loser
Yeah, no,
here.
he did
And you know
nothing.
what? This circumvention
Yeah, I don't think he
of
can.
the Strait of Hormuz, we've got pipelines already pumping. More pipelines are being built. There's alternative corridors.
I remember there was like a bunch of
Global
traps in this room.
marketplace is refusing to pay into the Iranian regime's threats. They're not doing it. Guess what? News is going viral right now. Everybody's talking about how the Hormuz doesn't even really matter anymore. Who cares about the Hormuz? Check this out. Yesterday afternoon, the S&P 500 closed at the highest level on record, up another 3.6% this week. The S&P 500 has added $2.5 trillion in market cap this last week alone. Now, as they say, the markets don't lie. You say, who cares about the S&P 500?
remember
Listen, maybe you don't.
what
The
we're supposed
market
to
is an
do, but-
indicator here. It's pumping. It is cranking. In spite of all of this Middle Eastern
Hold
drama,
on,
all of
I'll
this, dare I say,
disarm it.
Hormuzian chaos. Because now we're getting the news. Well, guess what? Actually, the Hormuz kind of doesn't even matter. This is President Trump's master
Okay,
plan.
I
This is
got
the
a key.
plan beyond continuing to batter and beat the living hell out of the Iranian regime, as has been happening for a long time. There's still, I don't know,
I
maybe
think
some type
that
of
door
talk
over
ongoing.
there
In
leads
the
back to the
background,
outside.
we are stripping away the Iranian regime's leverage day by day. They're losing control of the situation, and the markets know. The markets do not lie, folks. All of this is what it takes to truly put America.
Well, it's locked.
Pretty massive Middle Eastern update today, folks. Everybody, thank you on a Saturday for tuning in today. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We have another big story
Okay,
here.
let's go
And
back
this
to the
one
other room
is
then.
more of a domestic issue. Who here is a fan of the rhinos, the Republicans in name only? Rhinos! I don't know who likes these people. I've never met anybody that says, yeah, I'm a fan of John Thune. Yeah, I'm a fan of Lisa Murkowski. Oh, Mitch
Okay.
McConnell. I love
Okay,
Mitch
now
McConnell.
I remember
Have you ever
this,
met anybody that
Yeah,
has
we have to
ever
go
said
and
these
see
things
the
ever? No, I
guy
haven't.
inside the
Yeah.
But still, they
skeleton.
wield a tremendous amount of
Oh,
power
wait,
for our
let's-
government in the Senate. Folks, I'm starting
Should
to
we
believe
rest
that
before?
the United States
We don't
Senate
have
is
any
the
short
single
rests.
most corrupt
This is
entity
probably going to be a lot of
in
them.
this entire country. And you know, we have a lot
It
of
triggers a
corrupt
fight, I
entities
remember
in this
that.
country.
Like all these
So that's a
skeletons
pretty
get up and
competitive
start
title.
fighting us.
To be the most corrupt,
Okay, okay.
you almost need to salute it. Hey, hats off. All right, hey, that's a big deal because there's a lot of corruption. The Senate might be #1. And today we have a big story coming out of the Senate. Let's get right into it, folks. Take a
Okay,
look at this.
Let's just... That's quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, early this morning,
Oh, shit.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first. You are Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw...
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Do you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
To live, Will. Don't want to hurt...
Fucking dumb bitch.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick move. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or...
Okay. Go to bed. What the fuck? Okay.
before the sun had
You can
even
switch out
risen,
Astarion if you
we
want.
just
I don't know if you
experienced
want
one of the
somebody
largest
else.
betrayals in, frankly, our nation's entire history. And yes, this betrayal took place at the rotten hands
Does Shadowheart have
of the
her,
rhinos, the Republicans
third-person healing,
in
or
name
just for
only.
herself?
Let's go ahead and get right into it, folks. First off, we got this update
I'll
early in the
switch
morning.
out.
The Senate has officially left town.
Okay,
They have officially
what
left
else?
Washington, D.C. without a budget resolution to include funding for the Save America Act. To be very clear, folks, the
Should I bring
Senate
Gale?
has just adjourned for a
Where's Gale?
5-week-long
Okay.
summer
Gale's gonna
recess,
fucking die
otherwise
if I don't
known
give him
as
something.
a vacation. This morning they locked it in without passing the Save America Act. they didn't even pass one provision of the Save America Act, stapled to some sort of budgetary resolution. They did nothing. And now they're on a 5-week-long vacation. Hey, they think they earned it. I think all of us disagree. But now, you know what? Let's talk about the granular details here, because this entire situation is actually
better than most.
perhaps 100 times more disgusting and insulting than anybody realizes. Let's break this down. Early this morning, August 8th, to be very specific, at 4:46 a.m. Eastern Time, before the sun had even risen, a verbal vote, was held in the Senate, in which senators on the floor
interesting to the drow. Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I'm all for it. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. I like how you think.
Wait, what the fuck?
How can I help? You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll...
You want to bring Gale with us?
I already put him in the party. Oh. You gonna bring Will?
Well, you have Karlach.
Okay. Go see if you can grab him. Go to Will, see if you can put him in the party.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a... I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Okay, fine. I'll switch him with Karlach.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted.
Simply said yay or nay regarding whether or not they wanted to put the Senate into recess. They held this verbal vote, yay or nay, at 4:46 a.m. when everyone was asleep. Now, at this point, inquiring minds would like to know. You might have some questions. For instance,
you should be able
how
to
many
pair up
senators
with,
were there on the floor at 4:46 a.m. to participate in this verbal vote? How many senators voted yay?
I'm good
How many senators voted nay?
to leave camp.
Who specifically voted for what on the Senate floor this morning at 4:46 a.m. when everyone was asleep? Well, guess what? I have a very insulting answer for all of you. Guess what? None of this was recorded or documented. Seriously. Seriously. None of this. We don't know who voted what. We don't actually have any answers to any of those questions. How many people were there? How many senators were on the floor? Which senator voted yay? Which senator voted nay? How many did this? How many did that?
I'm gonna
We don't
explode
know.
all the corpses I can
Nobody
find.
knows. Seriously, it was not documented.
Why do they get risen?
How frustrating is that?
No, that's what
I'll
I
tell you
wanna-
something. Here's what we do know.
I want to see
We
if
do know
the
a couple
corpses are
things.
exploded.
3
And
individual Republican senators, patriots, if you ask me, stayed up all night, sitting on the Senate floor until 5 a.m. to
there
vote
any more?
nay against
Yeah, one
this
over here.
recess. And we know exactly which 3 they are. Mike Lee was there all night. He said this: "We
We're
just
back.
finished. Todd Blanche is now confirmed. The continuing resolution passed. Voter ID failed." He said, "We had the first adjournment vote in decades, but those of us voting to stay were outvoted by those who wanted to leave for the next 5 weeks." He said, "We're going to keep on fighting. This isn't over. Far from it." Mike Lee was there. He perched up all night to vote nay and got outvoted in this
Okay,
verbal
let's,
vote. They didn't even hold an official count. 7 over here,
Let's see
19
if
over
it'll
there.
Trigger them.
They didn't even do that. It
Do we
was
have
a
to talk to
verbal
him
vote.
first?
Well, it sounded like the yay. It sounded like the
We
yays
gotta talk to him.
beat out the nays. So we're going on recess. Goodbye, everybody. Pack your bags. Another one of our patriot senators, God bless her, Senator Ashley Moody, was there all night. She gave this update.
Well,
"I've been on the floor
I
all
guess
night,
not, dude.
and I have stood by Senator Mike Lee to force a vote to keep the Senate in session." She says, "I voted no on adjourning, and I am submitting my opposition to the record. What's clear after tonight is this: 1, Washington is broken. 2, for many, going home remains the only incentive to get any damn work done. 3, Democrats do not care
Oh, look
about
at that
safeguarding
120
our
damage
elections."
in one turn.
We already knew this. 4, while we accomplished some major wins tonight by funding the government and confirming a new Attorney General, Todd Blanche, this body, the Senate, should not be leaving. She's right. The fight for simple voter ID laws does not die tonight. As long as I am representing the free state of Florida, he says, I will continue fighting for common sense measures that safeguard our elections. God bless her. We had one more who was there all night to say nay. Senator Kennedy. He says, I said I'd vote to stay through August recess and get our work done. I meant it. I voted no on sending the Senate home. The American people sent us here to work for them, and I am tired of Washington acting like getting the job done is someone else's responsibility. So he sat there all night until 5 in the morning. All 3 of them did. Now, there must have been more than 3 senators that were there also that voted yay in opposition. They won, I guess. And now the Senate's going on to recess. Everybody pack their bag. They're going home. Once again, folks, I just want to be very, very clear. They did this when everyone was asleep. It was not even 5 in the morning, 4:46 a.m. specifically on the East Coast. They held this undocumented verbal vote. They didn't even count the votes. They said, yay, nay, sounds like the yays win. All right, recess. We don't even have a roster. We don't even know who exactly specifically was there. We have a guess, 3 that voted nay. Beyond that, anybody's guess. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I looked. I spent an hour
Wait, are
looking
the
into
bodies
this morning.
unexploded now?
Nobody knows.
I guess they
John Thune
reset.
has adjourned the Senate for a 5-week-long recess after accomplishing nothing. Why? Why is John Thune doing this? Well, allegedly, Senate Majority Leader John Thune has received, over the course of his entire political career, $1.58 million in campaign contributions from several industries working on behalf of illegal alien labor interests. This would explain why Senator John Thune has refused to bring the Save America Act to the Senate floor for a speaking filibuster. $1.58 million from the illegal alien labor lobby. It's no wonder John Thune doesn't want to pass any form of photo ID, voter security, proof of citizenship legislation. No wonder. He is beholden. He is allegedly, I must say for legal reasons, allegedly bought and paid for. You follow the money, it explains the behavior. What's more, we're talking about the rhinos, but it's worth noting, every single Democrat also similarly backstabbed this republic last night. While you were asleep, every single Senate Democrat voted against requiring a photo ID in the upcoming midterm elections. Every single Democrat, nearly 90% of American voters nationwide support photo ID. The Democrats, they say, well, it's so ironic. It really is. They call themselves the Democrats. We are the Democratic Party. Nothing means more to us than democracy. It is the God we worship. Democracy. Okay, hey, Democrats, if that's really the case, then why aren't you helping support the Save America Act, which has 90% national approval? Doesn't that kind of represent the democratic will of the American people? Who cares? Well, who cares about that? They don't care. These people are hypocrites, the definition of a hypocrite. Senator Mike Lee says this: when Senate Democrats can filibuster without paying the price, that is, without standing on the floor and speaking, knowing that when they stop speaking, we can pass pending legislation with a simple majority vote, we relinquish far too much power to them. He says, we should make them speak. And this, of course, we're talking about
the skeleton guy.
Filibuster. You get up there, you have to have your Senate Majority Leader, your Senate Leader, John Thune. You have to have John Thune, a guy like John Thune, bring it to the floor. You speak, you debate, you speak. There's a limited amount of time for this to happen. And then after the talking, the yapping, the debating is done, then all it takes is a simple vote. You need 50 plus vice presidential tiebreaker.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Oh, what the fuck?
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again. What is the worth of a single mortal life?
Holy fuck.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
At which point we could pass every single provision component of the Save America Act. It really, literally is that simple. John Thune isn't doing it. He doesn't want that. John Thune is a traitor to this republic. And I'll tell you something here. Before anybody here gets too demoralized, because I know this is, man, give me a 1 in the comment section in the live chat if you are frustrated. Who here is frustrated? Folks, here in this community, you know, every single day we have been beating the drum. We have been fighting tooth and nail, doing every single thing we can as a community to help apply pressure to get the Save America Act passed. And they have spit in our face. Thune and the Rhinos have spit in our face. However, regardless how frustrated you might be, rightfully so, do not lose hope. I want to issue a little bit of a reminder here. This primary season, going into the 2026 midterms, folks, we have already been able to replace not 1, 2, 3, 4 individual rhinos. This midterm election cycle, we are getting rid of 4 rhinos already. That's not all of them, but we're moving in the right direction. Who? Cassidy, Cornyn, Tillis, McConnell, gone. In the next, 5 months, all of them will be gone. Replaced, ideally, potentially, with some Republican senators who are actually willing to put, I don't know, America first. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. What about the rest? Well, Murkowski and Thune are both up for re-election in 2028. Had they been up for re-election in 2026, we would have replaced them too. Folks, it's only a matter of time. Clock is ticking on these rhinos. And when that time comes, we're going to replace Murkowski and Thune and whoever else when the time comes. We're going to keep distilling this party down until nothing is left other than America first. That is what it's going to take, as I love to say, to truly make America great again and to put America first. Folks, this really is this is one of the big effects of the Trump era, of the Trump revolution, starting in, what was it? It was June 2015. June, when Trump came down that golden
There's still some goblins left.
We now have a 10-11 year history. What has happened? We have purged the Republican Party, midterm election cycle after midterm election cycle of all of these rhinos. Compare the Republican Party today, 2026. We've still got some rhinos, no doubt. Compare the Republican Party today to the Republican Party 15 years ago. Man, infinitely better. Infinitely better. You can't even compare the two. And it takes time to get rid of these people. You can't just in one election cycle get rid of all of them. It takes time. They're up for re-election at different times. Some come, some go. It's difficult. It's a process. It's a purge. Like I said, we're distilling the party down until nothing is left other than America first. But man, we've made insane progress. We're gonna keep on making that progress. Do not lose faith. We are making that progress. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have an update coming out of our Vice President this morning, J.D. Vance, talking about midterms, talking about fraud. Democrats are very unhappy. We have some good news. Enough with the bad news coming out of Senate. Let's talk about some good news today. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Helps a ton. Thank you very much. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, Vice President J.D. Vance has just this morning officially broken his silence, coming out to absolutely torch the Democrats and all of their beloved, federally funded fraud. Folks, take a look at this. It's going to blow your mind.
You know, you would think so, Kaylee, but unfortunately, too much of the Democratic Party boss runs on the money that comes from fraud. The NGO network, the political parties, some of the nonprofit organizations in these blue states, they actually depend on the fraud to fund their operations. And to explain this a little bit to the American people, Kaylee, the craziest thing, I mean, I was literally shocked by this the first time that I realized that when we send, for example, $8 billion to the state of California to run their food stamp program, they don't even verify eligibility. You could have illegal aliens on that program. We have no sense at the federal government. We send them $8 billion, it goes out the door, and we have no way of confirming whether the state of California is actually spending that on needy Americans, because of course we want to help people who can't afford a bite to eat. But the program is not there for illegal aliens. It's not there for fraudsters. And what California and so many blue states have done is really turn down the eligibility requirements, turn down the verification requirements, and we unfortunately are just going to have to force them into some basic stuff. Things like checking when somebody signs up for food stamps. Are they in this country legally? Do they actually have proper photo identification? Have they committed a terrible felony in the last couple of years? Basic eligibility checks that so many blue states are not doing. So we're going to have to force them to do that. And that's one of the things we've talked about with our congressional colleagues, is just forcing some of these blue states to share the data. I will say, Kaylee, in the defense of some blue states, some Democrats have been willing to work with us because they recognize that fighting fraud should be a bipartisan issue. Unfortunately, you've got the Californias and the New Yorks of the world who seem to want their states to be defrauded by the fraudsters, but we can't let that happen. It's gone on for too long, and the president has asked us to stop it. We're finally taking it seriously.
Well, thank God. Thank God we have a presidential administration that actually does take this stuff seriously. Folks, I don't know about you. This type of fraud, it pisses me off. I take it personally. This is a personal insult to me and all of us hardworking tax-paying Americans. In fact, if I may, I'll give you a little bit of a personal story, a little bit of a personal anecdote. Folks, I will never forget I'm 32 now. I will never forget being 20 years old back in 2014 and working 18 hours a week while putting myself through a STEM degree, microbiology, because I didn't want to take on student loans. So I was working. I was crammed into a small house with 4 roommates to save money.
Break down the store.
I was eating the most inexpensive, cheapest slop conceivable. They say you got to eat ramen. That's what I was doing because it's all I could afford. I was barely maintaining my GPA in university because I was so exhausted from working night shifts. I was covering 100% of my own expenses while paying out of pocket for my own tuition. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, as they say. You've heard that before? Well, okay. After a year of this, life had become so stressful, it was difficult, that I ended up cracking and I did, for food SNAP assistance. I applied. I was 20. I didn't have a lot of money. It was tough times. If memory serves, this assistance would have ended up being right around $185 a month. And I'll tell you what, with how tight my budget was and a little free time I had, I was working, I was studying, didn't have a lot of time to sleep. I can't even explain how much this extra $185 would have helped. And I say would have helped because guess what?
You have any lockpicks?
I got denied. I was denied because I was young, because I was clearly fit enough to do 18 hours a week, and I was. My SNAP application got rejected. The implicit notion here being that I should
Can you give me some?
Work more. Now, this headline here today that we are talking about, $8 billion to the state of California to run their food stamp program that they don't even verify eligibility in. That's today's headline. That's what J.D. Vance was just talking about. Americans,
that's where you get that blue sword.
This should infuriate you. This should piss you off. This should make you absolutely livid. Every single dollar that is being spent on these third world parasites that have invaded our country is a dollar that is being stolen from hardworking Americans, our nation's posterity, from you and from me and from our children. It's being stolen from us. What's more, now, I'll just be honest here, in 2026, we've got so many of these third world parasitical invaders in our country that my personal 2014 bootstrap story, as untenable and brutal as that situation already was, that's not even a possibility for young Americans these days.
This is where the spiders
Folks, if we don't get these people out of our country immediately, we will not have a nation. We will not have a country for very much longer. There is
I'll be back.
more important than mass
minutes.
deportations. You know what? Something I want you all to take a look at because the situation actually gets even more insane. Guess what? Over 9.2 million people, including illegal aliens, do not even meet the federal requirements or qualify.
Damn, I didn't know you heard yells like you're in hell.
What do you mean?
I just heard one of those, like, things where it's like a dude yelling, and then it just cuts off. And then echoes.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess you hear that. Do you want to go back to camp? Because I'm out of level 2 spell slots.
Sure.
Okay.
To be on Obamacare. Regardless, they are currently receiving Obamacare anyway. 9.2 million people who don't even qualify. They're getting it anyway. Guess who's paying for it? You are.
Nonprofit health policy research group finds that 9.2 million adults, that's nearly half of those enrolled in a...
Hellfire. She's coming.
Batty McBad.
Oh yeah, this fucking hot chick, dude. Yeah, dude.
You've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty. God's damn it. Anyone but her.
God damn. Where's the yo? You're bad as hell.
Handler's the word. And if it's all the same. My pup here's been unruly. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But
That shirt that he wears is kind of gay, to be
I've
honest.
taken
Looks
more
weird.
pleasant shits than you, Mizora.
Yeah.
And at least those can be buried after. That's no kind
Bro,
of
look if she was.
Bro, look at those veins in her wings.
Yeah, if she was my fucking devil person, I'd be like, yo.
You told me. Devils only.
Yeah, what if she told you to cut off your own dick? You had to.
Not a monster.
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
I wonder if she's strong enough to, like, let me, like, just, like, piggyback on her and, like, have her fly. I wonder if she can do that.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
The fuck she do?
Fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of death strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
See, dude. It sucks. Because I wish this chick was modeled after a real chick, just like see who it actually is, but it's a fucking made up face. It's fucked up.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Whoa.
And Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Surprised we didn't encounter the fucking devil guy yet. Usually I run into him by now. Yeah.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it.
Do we not have a
I'd be
fucking...
hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts.
Whatchamacallit? Level up yet, dude.
Not innocent tieflings.
Still at level 3.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the
Do you know where magic comes from in this universe? Or is it just like a...
I have no idea.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. That has been its tragedy. I've saved so many with the talents of the blade. Without the pack, I'm just a man. What good is my blade then when it's too dull to split monsters? What good is a flame when a mere breath snuffs it out? So it was for me. I don't remember much of the battle. But I remember drying the boys' no, but what of the others? In the boys' tears, the frontiers demanded a blade. By all means.
Blossadian bright flame. Nice. Why do we sleep like that? What the hell?
Oh wait, holy fuck.
I wonder how do you take your sword out out of battle?
I don't know. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obamacare Medicaid expansion program do not even meet the federal requirements to qualify. How did this happen and how do we know? Connor Hansen live on Capitol Hill with more. Hi, Connor. Good morning.
Hi, Dana. Good morning. Well, this study says some of those people actually make too much money to qualify for this Medicaid expansion program, and others are getting these benefits even though they're here in the country illegally. Now, this study was put together by the Paragon Health Institute, which is run by a former advisor to President Trump. He's alleging widespread fraud here. He says more than 9 million people, as you mentioned, close to half of those using the Medicaid expansion program under Obamacare should not qualify. The report given to Fox Business ahead of a hearing here on Capitol Hill says pandemic-era policies supercharged.
Holy fuck.
We compared Medicaid expansion enrollment by state to the total number of people who would be eligible for that coverage, had income below those thresholds by state, and found a massive problem.
According to the study, fraud of the program costs
this fucking retard got stuck over
$1 billion each year, and people who really do need regular Medicaid could be paying the price the most. The study says New York and California have some of the biggest problems, bringing up to 62% of people enrolled in California who are not eligible, and the states might not even be incentivized to fix the issue.
Folks, I'm going to tell you something here. Okay, you want to talk about a silver bullet solution? Called mass deportations. If we can get these people out of the country, God knows how many there are. 50 million?
Nice. Oh yeah, they can teleport, dude.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. If we can get these people out of the country overnight,
this fucking retard can't even walk.
Our problems will disappear. This country has been, it's been hemorrhaging money.
It's over, dude.
I mean, these people are like vultures. They're picking the flesh off of our bones. That is what has been going on. It is insane. It is insane. Stephen Miller chimes in today. He says, check this out. He says the Democrat agenda is to legalize crime and criminalize the middle class. Sound about right? Yeah, sounds about right. Stephen Miller also chimed in saying something pretty profound. Take a look at this story. Came out today. New York Post reports this. New York 3rd to 5th graders are failing basic reading tests, with more than half not even proficient in reading. They can't read. More than half of New York students, grades 3, 4, 5, are failing basic reading proficiency for their grade. You say, oh wow, that's pretty bad news. Why can't our kids read? The kids ain't reading so good these days. Well, Stephen Miller chimes in. He issues a very pertinent reminder. Listen here, he says, reminder, nearly 40% of children in New York are foreign-born or the children of migrants.
Bro,
of that
fuck
group,
is Will
about
doing?
85% are migrants from the third world. The education debate, like so many others, often disguises the real debate. Folks, across our country, it's not just New York. Mathematical capabilities, literacy,
Gail's dead.
Okay, just like basic fundamentals. You know how to do basic arithmetic? 10 plus 15, 2 plus 2. Our scores have been plummeting. And it's not because Americans are getting stupider. It's not because you're stupid. It's not because I'm stupid. It's because we are importing stupid people from the third world. It's because our country is being invaded by low IQ third worlders. I mean, listen, when you import people from countries that never even invented their own written language or the wheel or how to make a fire, when you import people from the Stone Age into our country, what do you think is going to happen? This is what's going on.
What the fuck is going on with them, dude?
Crime, all types of stuff.
Well, isn't he a retard? He needs fucking bullshit
They're not
to fucking
assimilating.
live.
They bring their Stone Age, third world, backwards cultures with them. Yeah. We tried this experiment. It's not exactly
I think there's like poison there or something.
How many more decades do we need to keep on fiddling around with this experiment before
should,
we say, okay, you know what? The experiment failed. Send
Is
them
Will
all back.
fucking
Get them
retarded,
the F
dude?
out of the country. I'm with Stephen Miller on this one. Talk about the Democrat Party. They love it. This is their entire political strategy.
Where does it lead? I mean, the answer is look at the countries around the world that have the system of government that Democrats want. It leads to Haiti. It leads to Somalia. It leads to a failed third world state. Look what Democrats have done in the cities they control right now. I grew up in Los Angeles. It went from a gleaming paradise of prosperity, opportunity, a flourishing middle class, to open drug dens, parks you can't take your kids to, your children can't walk home from school, you're going to get mugged or beaten up outside the place where you work, miles and miles and miles of unremediated
I know there's a big fucking spider
That's what they did to Los
somewhere.
Angeles. Look what they've done to Chicago. Look what they've done and are doing now to New York City. You don't have to use your imagination. You mentioned abolish prisons. That is part of their platform. Right now, the Democrat Party, the DSA, they want to abolish prisons. Think about what that means. Rapists, murderers, child predators set free to offend and reoffend again. That's how you end up with these horrifying tragedies like we've seen on Charlotte with Arena.
Okay, yeah, the big spiders over there.
Over and over again. This is not imaginary. It's not hypothetical. It's what's happening
think it's
in Democrat-controlled territory right now. And here's the other thing, Laura, to keep in mind. There is going to be one group of people they will put in jail. They will put in jail their political opposition.
Yes.
Good communists and good socialists. They don't want police officers to put hardened criminals in jail. They want police and law enforcement to exist only for putting their political opposition in jail.
Or the police.
That's the very real hell. The very real hell that we're facing.
Yeah, they want to arrest ICE agents. And anybody supporting Trump, his administration, his voters, people like us. Everybody, we're going to shut down the prisons, but we're going to keep some of them open for Trump and all of his supporters, all of his deplorables. Remember that? That's their strategy, folks. What we're doing now. This is what the Trump administration is doing now. Shutting down the fraud and keeping these far-left DSA, third world communist freaks as far away from power as we possibly can. Folks, what is it? We've got less than 3 months. I believe 80-something days until midterms. Everybody, you gotta vote. You gotta vote going into midterms. 2026 midterms. You gotta promise to do it. Folks, that is what it's gonna take if you truly want to put America first. Some big updates coming out today. Some big updates coming out today, folks. Seriously. Hey, you want a little bit of a side news? Take a look. A little bit of a tidbit story. Secretary Sean Duffy, Secretary of Transportation, came out today. He said this. Today, I am proposing to lock English proficiency rules into federal regulations for good.
Out of temp. We got the multi-champion, the multi-FPS
champion,
giving up for the legend himself, Ian Enable Wyatt. We got the multi-world champion, the multi-champion.
Those eggs over there we should destroy, though.
To the Call of Duty scene, give it up for Patrick Price.
There it is.
And then, of course, we got the executive
There's the
producer
big fucking spider.
Mr. Nassim. Is Rambo joining? Is he coming?
No, I didn't accidentally join.
I thought Rambo was joining for a second. But ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? How we feeling? It is day 4 here at the Esports World Cup. It was a phenomenal day, another long day. We've been here for about 10 hours. We're closing it out with another episode of The Flank. They did tell us that the power might go out, so hopefully that doesn't happen.
It's like literally almost midnight here.
But we're fucking running it. So
how do you want to go about doing this?
But gentlemen, how we doing? Dylan, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, bro.
I don't remember
doing this today. Loving the watch party, by the way. I think tomorrow.
So those eggs over there, where I'm looking
every
at,
time Ben tweaks, I'm gonna take a shot.
So it will. The big spider will like call out, and those will hatch. Those become spiders.
So I'll save those. I'll save my
of course, we got that
my
Ian,
thunder.
what's going on, man? We missed you yesterday.
Thunder for that if he gets closer.
Yeah, look, I heard.
Also, when the spider's on the web bridge, you can shoot the web bridge and it'll fall down and take damage. So,
Literally, finally, they were good.
Yeah, just use whatever. Just use whatever takes like an action. You don't want to waste your spell slots on that.
I didn't realize that these are all best of 7s, but
yeah, I don't really use Gale.
Best of 9. So it's a long series, except for the last one. Holy fuck, what happened there? We'll talk about it. And then, of course, we got Mr. Don. What's going on, Don?
Okay, when it crawls across that web bridge, I'll see if I can destroy the fucking thing.
Let's start with Benjay Nassim. Benjay, you tweeted today after Real broke GAs. Yeah, it was actually this series right here. G2 going up against the Miami Heritage. This one goes down to a map 7 where Miami
maybe I fucked up,
Benjay,
dude.
you tweeted out that
What the fuck did it do?
the GA and slide diffusing was tippable.
Yeah, I tipped it, yeah.
Okay, so
Don't,
please
okay, wait for it to, just wait for it to
Go ahead.
All right, so let me explain
go
myself.
back to
The
that.
banger series that you saw, and we'll get into it, was an absolute 7 game here.
It'll go back to that one.
You know,
Yeah,
my thought
okay.
process is that we talked about it on this show, that the GA process is fundamentally flawed. I think we all agree on what is ethical and unethical ball.
Alright, good.
What we can all
Took
agree
like
on
30. Alright, now it's gonna aggro on us.
Nice!
Oh!
Consistent. They don't have escalating scales, and the whole process is a giant farce. And we get to the last event of the season where there's no punishment if you break the GA. There's no scrims, there's no practice after this. They're not going to carry over.
I'll try to destroy the bridge again.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Fuck it, I didn't mind it in that 1v3. Want to make sure you don't get clutched on clutch diffuse. He's not getting stuck in there.
Fuck.
Okay, so
who wants to roast him first?
Who wants to start?
Gale's down. Just destroy the bridge.
I've had enough of this guy. I've been roasting this guy all day. I need somebody else to take the floor here. Dylan, you want to start?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Slayer had a good tweet to him earlier. I think
some reason it was like
why don't you start?
Ben, have you ever played any like competitive sport or any like competitive anything ever in your entire life? Or
Yeah,
you just raise
100%.
face?
Not bad, not bad, man. Not bad.
But Ben, it doesn't matter if there's no punishment, bro. Every single player agreed with every other player in the league.
There you go.
That this is the rules they were gonna play by.
Okay, so the big spider's almost dead.
Is breaking your word
And it's prone right now.
to do tippable.
I had.
Like that is the dumbest.
I hate how these things
thing
can teleport, man.
No, it's not an
you
opinion. This
didn't
is
know
actually an objective statement. You are the dumbest motherfucker
spiders
I've
can
ever heard
teleport?
speak when you were talking about this GA
alright.
thing. Like, brother, just because there is no punishment doesn't mean it's okay to do.
Is it technically
so
against
dumb.
the rules of the competition?
Yes, the rules that the players all agreed to. We don't give a fuck about the rules.
No,
of the
but
competition.
answer my question, yes or no? Is it
That didn't
against the
do
rules of the
shit,
competition?
dude.
No, neither is snaking, Ben, but you don't see people out there tipping snaking. Like, it doesn't matter.
I would've done
The
the
rules
same.
of the
We saw plenty of
competition have
snaking
been
today.
the rules of the competition have been voided for years.
Well,
so your
it's
dumbass
over, dude.
makes no fucking sense. We have played by our
Should I
own
just
set
load
of
up?
rules for 20 fucking years. I don't give a fuck
Before
about
you
a
die?
standardized
Yes,
rule book with a
'cause
league
we're-
that doesn't even know
Okay.
how to make fucking rules. No one gives a fuck about that. Nobody in the entire universe gives a fuck about that except you. We've all agreed as pro players of this community to play by a certain set of rules. Everyone has agreed. They have all either thumbs up in a chat or said yes, we agree to abide by this. So in no world, in any scenario, where any player breaks that agreement that they made with every other player in the league, a tippable scenario. Period. It doesn't matter if money being on the line is irrelevant. You're playing a game that you've agreed to play an ethical way. Every single person
We
has
all agree
agreed
it's
to play
unethical.
this
Nobody in this
ethical
call
way.
is going to agree that what he did
You're
is
tipping it.
ethical.
That's
Yeah, I
even
am tipping
worse.
it.
What are you saying? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
What's that sound?
They're playing for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It's a massage gun.
Okay, Ben, so Ben, if there's like an old grandma on the street who drops her purse and you steal
Don't hit me
her
with some bullshit
fucking
what about it.
$100,
Don't
is
hit
it
me with a
typical
logical
that
fallacy,
you stole
Pat.
her
Stick to the
$100?
topic. Stick to
Because
the
there's
topic.
money on the line? Is
Stick
it
to the
typical
topic,
that you
because
stole
what you're
her
asking about is
$100?
illegal. Technically, what you're asking about is literally breaking the law.
Bro,
This is not
Ben
breaking
is
the law.
tipping
This is
serial
breaking
killers.
gentleman's
Ben's
agreement.
tipping
So
serial
don't hit me
killers.
with
You're
no
like the
logical
dumbest person
fallacy
I've ever met.
bullshit, bro. Stick to the
You're
fucking
the
topic.
dumbest
All right.
I want to fucking destroy the bridge again.
You got anything you want to say about this?
I mean, whew, that was a lot. Listen to it.
Alright, I'll get ready for it to
Ben tipping Ted
teleport.
Bundy, first and foremost, second. I mean, listen, Ben don't even believe it. But
Wow,
I
miss as well.
I
would've been
tip
able
that
to
he's
hit it
standing on it.
again.
He's just grifting. He's
He's really
See, why is it doing it
Like,
instantly,
you know what I
right?
mean? Yeah, that's all it is. He's just trying to get the clicks.
I'm gonna fucking hit the bridge again if I
You
can.
know that I understand that there are things in the game that developers are not going to stick their toe or make a decision on. The players have to do it for themselves. My problem with the process is the players don't have a real fucking process. If they had a real process,
Go for the big spider.
No,
Again.
We're not arguing about that.
if they had a
Ben,
real
let me ask you a
process,
question, Ben.
then Rayout
Let me
wouldn't
ask
have
you a
pressure
question.
because it would have been a real punishment.
Okay, that one's dead.
Was in the actual rule book.
That's not dead yet, dude? Holy
because
shit.
he broke the
Oh
rules.
my
I
god,
would
bro.
tip it.
Yo, get this guy out of here, bro. You his
What
mic
you did is
rest of the
against the
show,
rules,
bro.
and you would get DQ'd.
I'll knock the big spider down.
It's just about being a grown-ass man.
I'll knock the big spider down.
It's just competitive integrity. There's nothing else to say. It's like it's agreed upon, and everybody agreed to not do that, and they're doing it.
Just aggro those small ones. Destroy the. Yeah, there you go. All right, sweet.
I couldn't even hit them directly.
That's why.
Okay, I'm actually gonna save right here. That's actually pretty good.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
Okay.
You got anything you want to say, Donnie, before, or do you want to move on?
Nah. I mean, I think you just be careful. Word to both, he might backdoor you in Paris. Be careful over there, okay?
What type of backdoor are we talking about?
The small spiders still there.
Hey, Dylan,
Oh yeah, they are. Fuck.
Can they teleport? Who would you rather have? Dylan attach
I can't remember if they can teleport.
Dylan attach. Benjay would backdoor me, and
I don't know if there's anything I could really.
Absolutely.
Too far anyway.
He'd also eat all the food too.
Yeah, he definitely would eat all the food, but you and I would hunt for food, try to gather some stuff. Ben, we'd wake up, we're over a fucking fire, getting cooked by Benjay. He's like, I don't know, I have to eat, I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so, it was a long conversation with the GAs today, but let's move on. Let's talk about the first series of the day, because we got 4 series to go over, and I don't know if they're going to cut this power out, so let's talk about these matches. We got G2 Esports going up against Team Heretics. This one goes all the way down to a map 7. Where Miami, we're able to close it out. We start things off on a gridlock.
Yeah, they can definitely teleport.
G2, they come out 250 to 220 in that one. We got a Fringe S&D. Miami with a bounce back at around 11. They win that one 6-5. Then Overload, Miami with a 3-1 victory there. Sake Hardpoint, Miami again, 250 to 213. At NG2,
the fuck are they doing?
The Gridlock Search 6-4. The Gridlock Overload 5-3. And then Miami close it out in the Sake S&D map 7, 6-4. So great final map there for Miami. We'll take a look here at the stat sheet.
Knock this fucking thing down.
0.96. Envoy with a 1.03. Kremp with a 1.01. Nasty with a 0.87. On the other side, you had a 1.16 for Meadows. He had a great series. A 0.95 from Real.
I'll knock it down. I'll knock it down. Alright, never mind. You got it. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna just use missiles on this thing.
And a 1.29 in Overload. Donnie, we'll start with you. Miami came out
like
to
2 more hits and it's dead.
Phenomenal series today. He was unreal. Just the amount of pressure in the 2 pieces. It just seemed like he was always coming up big for these guys.
Any spiders?
What you think of the series? And what you think about these
Man,
rosters?
fuck your faggots.
Solid series, man. Really good series. Yesterday I was the only one that picked Miami. Granted, I did pick them because we were killing it in Vegas at the casino, but I picked them. The only one that picked them. Yeah, I mean they came out. They won a close, gritty series. I think they could have closed it out in 5, but they didn't. I think Nasty's a solid player. I think he's a solid player, bro. Like, I'm not going to just shoot his body. I'm feeling kind of positive today. Okay, I'm feeling kind of positive.
The big guy's down.
Negativity in the air right now. And peace with life right now. Nasty was getting horked on. He was terrorizing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. That's just one of those series that you're just going to be thinking about that for a while. And, yeah.
He kept panic
bad work on his end.
He kept pulling out his knife.
Beans played good. I think Beans should probably be in the league to start the next season, which isn't necessarily saying too much, but yeah, Nasty. Yeah.
There's 2 more on those other rocks over there.
First of all, a message from Sam because he couldn't be here right now. He's at the movies. He wanted me to tell you guys that me included, we're all brain dead for the take of roasting him, saying Beans would make this team a little bit better than they had with guys before. So that's just a message from Sam real quick.
Fucking baby spiders that just were literally born today could do more damage than us.
Because we were roasting Sam, so you know he was a little butthurt about that. But
me and Sam were cooking Haggy. Where's Haggy at?
He's on vacation with Mosh.
Yeah, they were trying to say Beans is a needle mover. I mean, they did look better with them.
They got better slightly, but they're not winning a chip.
I might die here, sir.
They'll do your point. It's the same old
you got like 18 health.
That are clutchable. They just find a way to lose. Spin its way to you on the
spot.
Yeah,
I mean,
well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear. have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order.
Holy
Clockwise
fuck,
this
dude.
time.
This
Upon
guy gay?
completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. I think ingenious is the word you're looking for. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please.
Bro, like...
In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step
Nice,
1.
dude. Holy fuck.
Have it your way. I can only hope your memory stretches further than your patience. Best of luck with the
Now, do you want me to use the fucking revivifies or what?
Well, I think you have to, because we're all dead, right?
You have one, right?
Except for Gale. I think so. Yeah, I think I should.
Okay, I'll revive you then. And then you can revive.
I need to hold on.
Brother, what? We're not on planet Earth right now, dude.
Dude.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Bro, like,
I can't even,
how long
I can't
is it
even
gonna
use a
stay
potion.
there for, dude?
Try to revive
I only have
you.
one. And now you're dead. Yeah, no, I'll just restart. This is so stupid, dude.
Oh god.
We could actually win a search back then, but I mean, this series overall, incredible series. Shout out Metals, probably his best series all year. When he's popping pig like this, they're kind of unbeatable because usually he's the ones dropping a 0.7, 0.8. So when he's dropping 1.4, it's really hard to lose. And Rencourt honestly saved the series in that map too. That 1v3 was insane. And G2, they're called choker for a reason. They always find a way to choke somehow, some way. 1v3 to go up 2-0 in the series, and you fucking throw it away with the bomb down, matter of fact. So just absolutely terrible out of them. Nasty was pulling out his knife every other life. He was getting bailed out by his teammates, and to be honest, Nasty, he was disappointing ever since he got on this G2 roster. We got him out of the Boston prison. he probably should have go back because he was not looking good on this team, honestly. And Envoy, best player since they got him. The G2 team, they always find a way to lose. Miami, somehow top 4 EWC. They did it again like they did last year. Job is them for figuring it out.
Yeah, bro, I thought Envoy was great at Champs and this event. He kicked up into another gear. Obviously, it's a team game, but just individually,
Dude, it's so far away, man. Like,
great. What about you, Pat? What you think of the series?
I mean, I'm surprised that fucking Miami won, or I guess not Miami, but Team Heretics. But I mean, I never have faith in this G2 squad getting much better. I mean, I think Skies was bad, but like, I don't think, you know, Beans replacing is just gonna be the savior. I think, yeah, they might win a couple series, but they're never gonna break into the top 4.
Whoa,
with the team
did
they have now.
40
so I think
million
they landed
damage.
exactly where we all knew they'd be, which is 5 through 8.
Good.
I agree with you. Envoy did look a lot better toward the later half of the year, but I mean, that's kind of how it works when like a good player gets dropped off a bad team and goes to a bad team. There's just more kills available. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Metals. I mean, I still think Metals sucks. So he had an insane series today. I think if he didn't have that series, they're
all at me, dude.
Yeah, the Heretics are done as soon as the match starts tomorrow. So
Big Monting, you better knock that fucking thing down.
Dog, the floor see-through. You don't want me to take out the spiders?
No.
On one hand, I feel bad for G2 because I think that they would have won this series.
I'll deal with them.
If Rancor
I'll deal with them. I'm gonna fucking spike myself.
But good for Heretics.
But
good
dog,
for Heretics. At least they're getting something out of this season.
shit.
You know what I mean? Regardless of the stretch
Okay,
of
wait,
views and
hold
how you feel about
on.
it, at least they're making some bread this
And I don't
year,
have
and
anything.
they're ending it on a positive note. They're definitely
Did you hit it?
tomorrow. Don't really matter, but top
There's
4 is
literally
better
no
than
way.
nothing.
Okay, wait. Alright, wait, hold on. Maybe
I mean, how much did he make?
Gale will...
He said extra 20K, I think.
Yeah, maybe
Gale will
like
hit
40, I
it.
think like 40.
40K each.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay, so okay.
Not a bad word.
Goodies for sure. That's good cash. That's good cash right there.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll see what
and I'll
happens
go
with,
back to
G2,
me.
what they ended up getting, what,
Are you
top
able to
8
move?
Is that,
Top 8.
I mean, I think it's they probably end
No.
up selling cards. I think there'll be a lot of interest. I think Byron.
Like, move away, because I'm gonna put the spikes down.
Do with Dylan Ben. Because other people want to team with them. Like,
Fuck it, dude.
I think they may just have to wait. So we'll see what
Would
happens. I
hit
don't think
either
we'll get a lot
one of
info
us
on them
anyway.
until probably close to the end of August.
Yeah, I mean,
I
what do you
think I
guys
got rid
think? Do
of
you think
2
they
of
sell
them.
Crimp, or do you think they're like, yo, we want to build around this guy?
And I'll
We wanna,
fucking-
keep him on a roster and see
I'll
if
hit
we can
this
bring people
one.
in to kind of play
His
around
contract
him.
might be
With,
up.
Nah, it's not. It's not up. Yeah, because they just signed him this past offseason. Because I was
Alright,
torturing
there's
him on
only
C9
2
last
left
year, and then
now.
they didn't qualify for champs. He joins G2, so he's on like a new contract.
When you guys say sell him though, like who is the buyer? Like there's only 4 teams that buy players. Who is buying Crimp?
I could definitely see Thieves. I could definitely
Thieves
see
can,
Falcon.
I see Thieves doing it.
I could see Gentleman's thinking about it.
Oh my god,
There's
dude.
one of these new teams that are
Oh,
coming
they
in
do
and
more
wanna spin it
damage than
back.
us.
Maybe they also do it. So there could be a little bit of a market for Kyle. I think he had a great season. The C9 year was kind of a lost year. This year, I think he really stepped too. And I'll be honest, I could definitely see him back on Thieves if that team goes up.
Yeah, we'll obviously see what happens with Roster Mania in the offseason.
Speaking
but
of blowing up, by the way.
I think G2 is definitely going to make some changes, though, for sure. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. I think we'll see like who's available, where people go. You guys know Roster Mania is a domino effect, right? Like once one thing happens, another thing happens, kind of leads to one thing and another. But we'll see. You know, we'll keep close attention there. But let's move on to the second series of the day.
Speaking of blowing it up.
We had 100 Thieves going up against Movie Star, Koi, and 100 Thieves. They took care of business in this one. They 4-0 Koi. Wasn't even close. We start things off on a Den hard point. Thieves.
Is there only one left? Oh, thank God, dude.
Hacienda S&D Thieves win 6-3. A gridlock overload, which
See how
goes down to around 11.
fucking
Thieves
retarded that was, dude.
65. And then a Hacienda, it goes down to an overtime. And Thieves are able to close that one out and win that one. And then, of course, we get to a Hacienda hard point where they win 250 to 230. So it was a masterclass from 100 Thieves. We'll scroll down, take a look here at the stat sheet. Only got negative 400 Thieves was Scrap with a .89, but you had a 1.09 from Beezy, a 1.15 from Hydra, and a 1.23 from Neum, who's playing his former teammate Kips, who had a .99 in this one. You had a .71 from Insight. He had a rough series today. You had Clean X with a 1.02. He was the only guy positive.
Wait, we're
on
able
his
to go
team.
down
He actually
there?
had the most kills in the lobby as well. So Clean X, he was doing everything he could out there. And then he had a .95 from Abe. We'll scroll down and take a look here At the stat sheet, it's going to be Liam with a 1.42 in hardpoint, a 1.6 in search, and a .91 in overload. It was cool to see Liam, you know, after getting Rookie of the Year.
I'm assuming they're saying that
talking about Kips and
if we can go down there,
Kips,
right?
but, I mean, Liam showed out to play against his former teammate. He looked
unbelievable
out there. So huge shout out to him. I thought he had a fantastic
Wait,
series.
you could
Nub,
actually
we'll start
jump
with you.
down
These are your
there?
boys, and they came out hot today, Nub. I mean, how you feeling? They look good. They play Optic tomorrow. We'll get to that at the end of the show, but the boys are looking good, Ian.
Yeah, no, I mean, they look great. It's just, it's nice to get that sour taste out of their mouth, you know, from champs. They're trying to fucking also end the year on a high note. And I think they definitely can, you know. The Hydra's being great. Niam's being great. The whole team has been good. Now, they've only played a handful of matches, of course, but
whoa, I'm in the fucking Underdark, dude.
I like what I'm seeing so far. They handle business here. It was no surprise that they were going to beat Toronto, but
nice, dude.
I just hope they can continue this into Sunday.
We're
I
all
would love for
fucking
them to get a
dead,
win.
dude.
Toronto, I mean, I don't even care about them cats, to be honest. That's another team that's going to build up.
All right, I'll load.
They may as well let Roma fucking be the GM of that shit, man. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, talk to me.
Damn, dude, that's pretty fucking cool.
I mean, LAT.
Oh, I know what I know what we can do. We just have to take a potion that prevents fall damage, and then jump down there.
Showed that he's not just god awful, and that he can at least be in the league on a decent team, and he showed something. He definitely had a lot of flashes.
Dude, I played the game multiple times. I never knew jump down there and just get to the Underdark. What the fuck?
Hopefully he lands on a decent spot. Toby played pretty good. Kips played pretty good. Jamie obviously had a really bad
loaded
one,
it.
the thing is,
do I have to invite you again, or
there's no omni movement, there's no wall bouncing. Jamie probably won't be shit. I'm just being honest. Like he probably won't be nearly as bad as he is at this game at the next game. So it's like, what do? Just have him prove himself in challengers regardless. But yeah, I mean, pretty much the only thing to talk about is Toronto blowing it up and who they're gonna get. So
yeah, Toronto's an interesting one because I mean you saw that they just sold Joe DeCease away.
I think we're.
You just see like kind of the stuff that they've done, and it's like, are they actually gonna make moves to try and win in the offseason?
There's a fast travel thing
what
here.
do they actually do? How much money do they actually spend? I really don't know. I don't know what the motive is with this organization.
Let's fast travel back to
they took down movie star Coy pretty
Grove.
easily here. What were your thoughts?
Something I need to do there.
I fully disagree with Donnie, but at the same time, like,
and I think after that,
they keep somebody that they know is ass the entire year because he may be.
After that, I don't know. I don't know if you want to the Goblin hideout or if you want to go to the swamps to do another side quest.
Drop the moment that you know they suck. Like there is no point to just be like, oh, they'll get better. Oh, let's stick it out. Like, obviously, I mean, this series wasn't all his fault. This team just sucks. Like, they got ran regardless of who's on this team. But, like, bro,
where did fast travel
I can't remember the last time this guy had a good series. Like, when it was probably against some shitty team. Like, yeah, this entire Toronto camp has just thrown and pissed away.
All right. Da, 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 da. Ho, 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 ho.
Hey, dog, so I watched the rest of that movie.
Leon the Professional?
Yeah.
It's a sick movie, eh?
Yeah, but were there any undertones,
pedophilia? yeah, I know.
Yo. Oh, that was funny, dude. Like there was one there were more before this, but there was one where she got off the bed and it's like just her ass. I'm like, what? And then
Natalie Portman.
And then the one where she's pretending to be like movie characters. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
This entire year, and honestly multiple years at some points, that just not upgrading the roster when they had a clear path to do so. So yeah, they suck. 100 Thieves though look good. I got them winning it all now. But yeah, especially if Nia plays like that.
Go ahead, Ben.
I think on a gaming front, like this event was kind of sort of the Jekyll and Hyde with him because he looked great against the shitters. No disrespect to Carolina.
No, all disrespect.
Yeah, what do you mean
all
no
disrespect?
I mean, play.
I'm gonna fuck this fucking demon, dude.
But no one should be judged by how good they are.
But the problem is when you play against FaZe and Thieves, to Don's point, like this game doesn't fit his style. He's not a fast player. Like, and this Koi team today played super scared from map 1. Didn't seem like they wanted to chow. The minute that they saw Scrap and
Dog, that's the Pretender.
No shot in how this is getting played.
Fucking Pretender, dog.
On the roster, but like not starting lineup in a bench spot. But I think like going forward, you probably try to keep Toby. I know Kip is not a free agent. Will they be able to hold off interest for Kip? We'll see. They've done in the past. Players. They haven't been able to sometimes for players. That's a good team.
All right.
Toronto, obviously, that has been an issue in past offseasons.
Should we try to fight
There's options they can reload. There's other options.
the Goblin Lady? Not the Goblin Lady, like the fucking ugly
To be honest with you,
witch lady.
curious. But Dylan, you got any thoughts on the series? Any thoughts on
Really quick for Thieves, just because they're so
Auntie Ethel, I think.
Yo,
isn't she like
clutching up in search, which has been the craziest thing because he was the worst clutch player ever when he's been on this scene in the whole regular season.
Pretty sure
so right
she's
now,
hard
he figured
to
it out. He's
beat
clutching
late
for Zoptic,
game.
he's clutching here. He's making
Maybe
some
not
big
hard.
plays.
Oh.
So they're looking good. We'll see how they do versus Optic tomorrow. And on the other side of
Well, either way, I think we should.
Abe, he actually played pretty good. After that slow map 1, he stepped
Because
it
we
up.
have.
The only thing is, I've only seen him play good at EWCs, so I think he might be an EWC merchant.
There's a thing that we have to do. Swamp area anyway, so this won't go there.
I'm so sorry.
How the fuck have we not gotten a level up yet, dude?
Like, go try something else. It's like Mike
Because we're
Trout
literally
Angel.
half an XP.
He just doesn't want to leave. He just wants to stay there and not go anywhere.
He should have been a Philly. He should have been a Philadelphia Philly that whole ass
No,
shit.
anything would have been better. That's not the point. He should have been on the Yankees, but that's besides the point.
You know what he kind of reminds me of? I mean, it's a little different now, but you remember Miracles? Sorry, not to go crazy, but like, bro, Miracles could have been so much better, but he never left his group that he liked playing with. Like, I think Toby is still a really good player,
sit,
and like,
dude.
I think if he got another opportunity,
Yeah, we could all
on a good
sit,
team,
dog.
he would be super impactful for that team.
And players think he's good
Only
too.
one
Like,
of
players
us?
want a team with Kleenex. Like people have wanted a team with him in the past, and he still chose to stay on Toronto. But now they've been, pretty mid for 2 years. It's finally time to actually go. Insight. I mean,
Does the camera move with you, or you have to move the camera?
It's time. Maybe.
No, the camera moves with me.
Or just help the coaching staff on Toronto. But Jamie's a legend in the COD scene. He's won multiple championships, but they kept him the whole year for no apparent reason, and they got no good placings after they lost Joe. So just another bad series out of him. And then Kip, I think he's probably just stuck there. He's a good player.
Dog,
really good
do
rookie.
you want some
Definitely keep him.
Oreo?
Yeah, that's definitely last time we'll see those four together.
Nah, don't lie, dog.
For sure.
Everybody
We'll see what
wants
they do in
Oreos.
WrestleMania, during the off season, but then we got the third.
I don't have a
match of the day, which
fucking
in my
shovel.
This was the best series of the day. This series had me jumping off my chair. I was going fucking crazy.
Series of the tournament, I think.
Yeah, I was losing my voice. I mean, this series was insane. Falcons going up
Yep,
against the
there
Bears
she is.
This one goes all the way
She's
down
down
to
there.
map 7, where Falcons close it out and win that one 4-3. We start things
Should we
off
just
with
attack
Denmark,
her?
Falcons
Nah,
come out
I'm
to win
over
250
Get
to
some
230.
rope,
Then we got a
dog.
raid S&D. Genemates bounce back.
I'm
and
actually
that one 6-2. Then we get a
All
Gridlock
my
overload.
slot 2 spells are
That was
done.
a choke for the Falcons, in my opinion. Genemates, they come back and win that one 3-2. A Sake hard point. Falcons bounce back.
No, wait, no.
45, cut a series up at 2.
Nice.
Then we got a Gridlock.
that was too
S&D.
late, though.
Genemates win that one 6-1. Falcons really
Don't do it, don't do it, don't.
Can't get any rounds on the board. Then we go to a Den overload,
Nice.
which goes into an overtime, which was probably one of the craziest overtimes. I mean, Genemates, they cap it 57
That was
seconds.
funny, dude.
Falcons have literally no
The way
time at all.
she just like dipped out and they
From an
both died.
excellent three-piece in like 15-20 seconds. It was,
Oh, now we can go take her shit,
and then we
right?
go to a Den S&D that had 3 1v3s.
We don't have to deal with that. That was the worst part of the game,
series. It was
going to
nuts.
Syria.
Falcons close out the Den S&D 6-3.
Yeah, but there's some mells that we have to look for down there anyway, so that's what I'm saying.
1.03 from Aluka, the newcomer.
Agatha or whatever, the chick who runs the Grove.
0.81 from Exnid.
There's like a side mission.
And then on the other side,
Do you think we should? Okay, thank God, dude.
Dan Ghosty with a 1.02.
Oh, you watch your trip.
Like you're being watched.
Well, better fucking roll some lucky dice, dude. Oh, very good. Fuck is going on? Oh shit.
Changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Go to Sieves with a 1.03 and Sip with a 0.98.
Okay, yeah,
Let's go down to
let's
the look here.
upgrade.
At the stat sheet, your match MVP, let's get it go, is going to be Celium with a 1.22 at our point, a 0.7
Level
in
up.
Search, and a 1.19 in Overload. I really do feel like MC has really stepped up since Aluka has joined this roster. I don't know if it's Aluka's presence. I don't know if just something clicked in his head. I don't know what's going on.
Got the highest KD at the tournament.
MC's literally running it the fuck
MC's
down.
back.
We've talked about MC being slow. Granted, there was a moment.
Mage Hand is the most useless thing I've ever seen in my entire life, no matter what it is.
After map 2.
Yeah, like what does it do?
No,
Like you
I
can just
don't know.
move shit?
MC was tweaking because he didn't know where the bathroom was. So I'm thinking here, like, brother, you gotta go, like, it's that way, bro. Like,
he's about to shit
like
himself.
hustle, brother. like he's fucking tweaking.
But Celium's been unbelievable. He's really kicked up into another
these are
gear. We
terrible
critiqued him a
for
lot,
you
just
right
like
now.
on his pace and just getting involved more. And
Yeah, mines
I
aren't
feel
so
like he's
good.
definitely doing that. But Pat, we'll start with you with this one. We got the Falcons going up against the Genemates. This one goes all the way down to the wire. This is probably the
not good.
craziest series of the day. I mean, what you think, Pat?
I mean, all I can think is I tried to tell Donnie, man. I did. I was doing my best to tell Donnie about this Aluka guy, man. I was trying. He was, he thought he was a Luka Buka Nakua getting highlights off one clip, but I could tell, and he's proven it since, basically every opportunity that he's had in the pro scene that I've seen so far out of Champs CWC, he is just absolutely shown out. So I tip myself, to be honest, for realizing that and trying to convince Donnie, because this guy could have been on the Bush, could have been on the pro team since day one.
Yep. True.
We tried to get him. We tried to get him on the Bush, by the way.
Oh, after you roasted the fuck out of him, you tried to get him? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, as far as Genemates go, I mean, disappointing end of the year for them after trying to make a huge last-second move to become a competitor. So I feel for those guys, especially shit in Paris, not getting it done in front of the crowd. Top 8 is what it is. Tried to tell Sam these hats weren't that good earlier in the year. Didn't believe me either. Anyway, Tom, yeah, great series, but big turnaround out of Cell. I got Falcons going to the final. I think they smoke Heretics tomorrow, but I don't know if they have enough to get it done in the grand finals. But in my opinion, they've locked up the final.
Yeah, Falcons look good. Dylan, we'll go to you. Genemates, I mean, man, Dill, what a series. I feel like Genemates threw so many situations. Same with the Falcons, to be honest. They threw the overload. But what you think, Dill? What you think?
I mean, this is extra painful for Genemates and their fans because you look at the first 2 searches and they play lights out. Fantastic. You look at the last search, you would think 3 Benjay spawned in the way they were getting 1v3'd every other round. It was absolutely disgusting seeing them choke that bad. Like, just the plays they were making were just so bad. Like, I don't know why they were tweaking so much when they had numbers. Bro, just run around together and trade the last guy out. They kept, I don't know. It's just those moments. Like in an S&D scrim, this would never happen.
Yeah.
When the lights are brightest, all the money's on the line, this shit happens game 7 after you just look great.
Why are they going double top window in the OT on fucking the 6 man?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, that
Doubling top window
was also bad too. I mean, they just broke down when they had the series 1 in that map 6. They should have been up at least 1, 2, or 3 more rounds into game 7, and they just couldn't. This team, I thought they were going to be a lot better than they were when this 4 formed, but they never really got over that hump. Like, their teamwork was just kind of mid. You can kind of see that when it came down to it. They broke down when it mattered most. Shout out to Aluka. That guy still continues to be insane. I said yesterday on the show that he's like the most impressive rookie I saw this year become pro, and I still stand by it. He has fried every single series he's had at the biggest tournaments of the year. He's had a good series every single time for all this money. He's played all the best teams so far too, the most pressure, and he continues to shine. So Aluka, he has it. Celium, he's unlocked. I talked to him at Champs, and he said like the reason he was struggling a little bit was because he didn't have another real AR player on this team. Now he feels a lot more comfortable that Aluka can run AR and shoot. Celium likes pulling out that sub and getting aggressive. He likes moving. And 99 kills, I know like his stats don't really reflect it. He had second most damage. He was 1.0. But bro, the plays he was making were just MVP, like game-winning plays. Like Kiz, he went crazy.
Yeah, bro, the Bulldog, he's got to be like one of the most underrated players this tournament. He was fucking nuts. What about you, Dandada? What you think?
I mean, you guys pretty much covered it, but I will gas Aluka. Aluka has made an insane impact in only 2 events, so kudos to him. His interviews are great. I tweeted him today.
Yeah, he's got a great personality.
He's been hooping, bro. He's been hooping. This team has got a fucking...
That you, Tylan Lannister? Your queen's been looking for you. Tell us where the gold is.
Are you done leveling up? Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to fucking figure out what the fuck I want.
I am Aegon Targaryen! Viserys' true heir! The 6th king of the Andals! And the Rhoynar! And the first men! I was anointed by the High Septon in the light of the 7! And it is
Why is this sounding like Vagar?
That I stand before you now!
It can't be, but it's very deep sounding.
And the stranger will take retribution. The warrior's sword. Yes, cowards. I can't retreat.
I'm trying to figure out the size. Is this Vagar? That's so insanely fucked if it is. It's on fire. Sunfire came back as soon as he said who he was.
New life since he's joined the team. Yeah, I mean, nothing else to say, nothing but good things to say about him. Honestly, he's been fucking crying. On the gentlemate side, because we're gonna see the Falcons tomorrow, I do think the Falcons probably will make a finals, which is actually insane. But seeing how their season went, but gentlemates in, I don't know, bro. I feel like the whole team's gotta get blown up. Honestly, probably only keep Joe, but even on Joe's end, like, I don't necessarily like what I saw from Joe the past 2 events. I mean, we're trying to say he's the best player in the world. Like, he was not the best player in the world these last 2 events. Dante's been really struggling. I know Ben is a big Dante hater. I love Dante. I think Dante is great, but he also hasn't played good to close out the season. I mean, they've been struggling. They've been fucking struggling really, really badly. And I wonder what's next for pretty much all of them except for Joe.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they love Joe, though. I will say that. Like, you know, Gotaga, Brox, and the boys, they love him. Like, I mean, the fans are even going crazy. I feel like that's like their franchise, like their superstar. But
oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm just saying the Joe that we saw on Toronto was better.
Yeah.
And maybe that's credit to Toronto for being easier to play with, or whatever the case may be. But
bro, I feel like Ezreal goes so like under the radar sometimes. I mean, they were gassing him up today, rightfully so. I'm glad to see him getting some gas, but he's been insane for them, especially in the searches.
He has a bad record against like Leeds and Optic and FaZe over the years. Like against the better teams, he struggles against the shitters. Like he kind of farms them. Dante's an enigma to me, Don, because like generally look at this whole year. He's a nickname.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we talked about. I know you. That's not what I said. I know you were thinking that's not what I said.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, okay, let me get back on the rails here. But he just finished the season just being an average. He just finished the season being an average player. Like he started off had such a hot start, and then over the course of the year, he's just like he's a replacement level player with the way that he's played this season and last season. I think Dante is good. Do I think that they could try and upgrade Dante? Yes, and that is a decision.
No, I got to upgrade Carlo.
I think Dan showed like, you know, do you want to go a different direction there? Escher will play good this event.
Bro, what the fuck is this, dude?
You know, I don't know. I think Joe's the only person that they could theoretically keep, and they can kind of make 3 changes. And I don't think we would sit here and be like, it's not a, you know, bad decision on them. I think on the side of Falcons, we'll see him tomorrow. I think Xnid had an interesting series. Died 142 times in the series. Apparently,
yeah, it's insane.
His controller broke.
Take a breather, lovelies, and
listen,
have a bite
there's a lot
to
like
eat on
love
me
and
onto
not love
you with
Xnid.
the
You see
fucking
almost
poison
like the
apples.
P2s on Dens, bro. That's where you could see like the talent of this guy.
Yeah,
He's in the mix, in the moment, in pace. Like he is just snapping on people, flying on people, like making plays. The S&D, the 1v3 was awesome. But then the other end is like he throws his life away too much. He plays these weird one-and-done angles in S&D. Like, just want to see a little bit more fluidity to his game a little bit in Surge. I think there's a lot to like with Falcons. S&D's got to be better tomorrow against Heretics, or they may go home early in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Nub, talk to me. What you think?
Okay.
My dual X Nub is the GOAT. That's what I think.
I say we rest.
Nah,
Go
I mean,
camp.
y'all were guessing everybody on Falcons.
I don't have any level 2 slots.
I do just want to give him a little love because I unfortunately
Dude,
agree with Ben.
fuck off, Gale.
It's kind of a double-edged sword with him, but I think he's such an
I'm
impactful
in
player.
camp.
Yeah, his stats can be hit or miss, inconsistent, but if you watch the tape, he just opens the map up so much for players like Cell and Aluka and even Kiss. And he definitely needs to work on his consistency, but I think the progress and the growth that he's made has been insane.
Yeah.
You know, because people thought he was on the team for, you know, they wanted representation. He deserves to be on this team. I think he's been great. Even if the KD doesn't show, yeah, he still makes some, you know, questionable plays. But, man, when he's on it in flow state, he may be the most impactful player on this team because of the pace that he plays at. And I think he just helps him a lot. On the side of Gentlemates, yeah, I don't know, dude. They should have been better. They should have been better. Like, that team has too much talent. I know Sib did kind of regress this season because in the beginning he was everything. He was the damage dealer, giving everybody on the corner damage. But I don't think that he's replaceable.
God, my sword is like 7,
it's going to be
almost
interesting
like
in
6.5
WrestleMania,
feet long, dude.
especially if the rumors of Hydra going there. Hydra Joe deceives. I think Sib would be a perfect piece. Obviously, we're not there yet, but Falcons are going to be in the finals. Xnid,
Trident.
Unless they're playing LAT, gonna get MVP.
I'm gonna say this right now. I think there's a good chance that Ernie goes to
Hammer.
John.
Well, it's the coward that wills the
We'll see.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's series
they're going to get. Listen, Gentlemate's is going to use his leverage by everybody in this series, so we'll see what their actual team's going to be because everybody is afraid to their squad the next week, and it'll be hard to figure out what's actually real and what's
not. You should say
yeah, you know, people
before
be
we
talking on
fucking
Sunday
run
night,
into some
bars
gay
and shit.
The drinks start flowing.
Okay.
Yeah, the truth comes out when the drinks start flowing. You know what I mean? But I think
Okay.
it's going to
You
be
know
about a
what?
week until we start hearing
Okay,
some
well, I
stuff.
guess
don't
we'll
think we're
upgrade
gonna
the
go home
rest
and on
later.
Tuesday, we're already going to hear some roster.
Okay, let's leave camp.
Thursday midday is when it starts to get out, but it's just like the early. I caution everybody. Like the first week, especially with this WrestleMania, I don't think it's going to be an immediate like bunch of stuff.
No.
Just scrap and go dominoes. I think we're going to really.
We need to go this way.
Maybe, but I think their destination they could kind of be.
Dog, where's the frog, dog?
Listen, I got.
Depends on the money too, because they're unrestricted free agents, so they could get bagged.
Yeah,
like that's
near
a
a
big
tree.
thing.
What the fuck happened?
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Speaking of fast,
yeah, speaking
Bro,
of fast,
what the
let's go on to
fuck
the
is
final
this,
series of the day. I mean, this was the one I felt like everybody was waiting for, and it ended up being one of the quickest series of the night. If not the quickest, it might have been it might have been quicker than 100 Thieves to Koi. I mean, this was an absolute batter. We got FaZe Esports,
I'll take the camp supplies.
Optic Gaming, and Optic Gaming shit on him, pummeled him bad in 4-0 fashion, and it wasn't even close. We start things off on a Scar hardpoint. Optic come out and win 250 to 197. Then we go to a Sake SB. Optic, they come in and win that one 6-3. A Scar overload, which Optic goes up 4-0 in 3 minutes. I mean, it was just bad. I mean, Optic, they pummeled him 6-4 in that one.
Okay.
FaZe got some pity points at the end of that map to make it look a little closer to what it actually was.
Gotta get to that tree.
Where FaZe go out and get a 100-point club. So, you know, they were the world champs, but coming in, they got absolutely fucking shit on. And Optic got their get back. We'll scroll down and take a look here at the stat sheet to see what's going on.
We're gonna jump
nearly a red
to the
carpet.
rocks.
The only one positive was 04 with a 1.01. We had a .72 from Abuza, a .92 from Draza, and a .89 from Chris Lair, Simp the Pimp. And then the other side,
prepare for
you had a
battle,
1.14 from
dog.
Dashy, a .89 from Hook, a 1.21 from Mercules, and a 1.25 from Shotzi. He's had an incredible event, a credible series here today.
Yep.
He's been playing really,
These annoying
well.
pieces of
Let's go
shit,
down to
dude.
The match MVP doesn't surprise me. Is Shotzi with a 1.42 in hardpoint, a .67 in S&D, and a 1.14 in overload. I'll start because these are my boys, so I gotta start. Listen, I just thought Optic just won. They outplayed the fuck out of them. I thought their guns were way hotter. I just thought they were slaying way better than FaZe was today. They just seemed like they were way ahead of the game today. And the preparation, I thought Optic just came prepared. Like, they seemed prepared. Like, the respawns, they were, like, super focused. They were making really good plays. They were super disciplined in the respawns. The search and destroy, I know at
They got
champs,
these
that's
big
where,
boys,
you know, the
dude.
round 11s, they weren't able to clutch up and ice up.
Dog,
and this
it's a
time around,
fucking
on the Sake, I think they went up like 3-4 rounds.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna
Getting
save.
multiple first bloods. It just seemed like they had FaZe's number. It seemed like they knew exactly what they were going to do, and they were ready for it. And they came in and took care of business. And then they rode that momentum into the overload. I mean, they put FaZe in a blender quick and ended up winning that one fairly easily. And then, of course, Frequency Hardpoint, which, by the way, I love that map in this game. Except for that back spawn that's happening on the P2s and the P3s, that weird back spawn that's going on, that's definitely a little weird. But that map is fire to watch, I can't lie. And Optic just, put the nail in the coffin and got their get back and absolutely smoked them. I mean, Optic played way better. They were by far the better team today. They smoked the fuck out of them. And if you're FaZe, I don't know what this means for them. Obviously, they won the ring, but you never want to go out like this, right? I mean, this was a quick 4-0 series. And
is that just mud? Is that why you can't move?
In my opinion, they're looking final right now. They
I guess,
look really fucking good. Shotzi was all over the map today.
Dude, they're just spawning.
I thought looked better today. I know he had a point.
It's a wood woad, dog.
And then, of course, Dashy doing what he does. But I also think the key factor, the X factor, Mercules. Bro, Mercules insane.
Okay, I'm going
He's
to...
crazy, especially in the searches. I mean, he started off like 6-0. He's just a tough kill, man. He's got a lot of clutch factor to him.
That's very
I just
good.
feel like every time it comes down to those crucial moments, he always finds a way to just make something happen. So I thought he was
That didn't do shit.
This whole team, the whole Optic team was fantastic. They deserved the win. So congrats to them. We'll see how they do against Thief tomorrow. But let's go around the table and see what you guys say. Pat,
man.
and then we'll work our way up. Pat, what'd you think of the series?
Explode.
Yes, well, before I start,
Oh shit, it's
could you let
Ivan.
me know what time local time did this series start?
Like 11:30.
11 p.m. at night? Wow, that's not happened once, and even an online match all year.
It happened at the Case Invitational versus Steve.
Yeah, don't care about that. Second point, you know, you got Dashy admitting that admins went on PCs and were adjusting things. So no telling what those admins were doing. I mean, clearly they could have felt bad after you got railed at champs, so they might want to, interfere a little bit, help them out. So yeah, so I mean, to me, Tom, this is a fluke. This is a fluke, Tom. Hey Ben, I don't know if you know, but I'm talking. But to me, Tom, this is a fluke. I mean, yeah, Optic played well, but there was a lot outside interference that being played. Yeah, I mean, he was him after he dropped .7, caught chance final.
What about this series, though? You agree with him in this series?
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel bad because this is a typical win, right? They get there.
I said hit him and it missed him.
Of course, with some help from interference, but I just think 100Ds are sending them home quick tomorrow, guys. I do. I'm glad they got their get back, but I just feel that this isn't really gonna matter much, just because I think 100Ds is gonna is gonna belt them bad tomorrow. I can't help. That's just a feeling in my stomach. I just got a feeling Hunter T's gonna come out and do them dirty tomorrow, and in this little dream that they think they have. But yeah, I mean, typical win. Yeah, typical win.
Do you think Shotzi played good today? You think Shotzi had a good series today, Pat?
Played great, Pat.
Yeah,
he was getting lost on the map too.
You know, admins tweaking shit on Face PC.
Nah, he was insane
probably.
today, Pat. He was insane. You gotta give him his props, bro. He was nuts. He was all over the map today.
He was alright. I mean, if you average today in his COD Champs final, it was like a .9. So I mean, it really wasn't that great, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were playing the world champs. So
Wait, I got a question for Ben, actually. Back to the original point,
Yeah,
Ben, if you wouldn't mind asking. Ben, because it's not technically against the rules in any way, shape, or form, do you tip Enes Kanter declaring for the WNBA draft?
Why are we getting off topic?
Because
the show about COD. You're asking me about politics and
you tip
WNBA.
things that aren't against the rules. So I'm
I can't believe that shit's real.
Enes Kanter declaring for the WNBA draft.
We assume it is. So.
So do you tip it?
Do you tip it? Why are you asking me about some bullshit political fucking play, bro? Stick to the fucking topic.
It has nothing to do with that. You're tipping things that aren't technically against the rules. So I want to know if that applies
just
to,
kill
you know,
myself.
to everything for you.
Yes or no answer, really. It's just a yes or no. It's just a yes or no. It's just a yes or no
trying to
answer.
dodge the fact that FaZe got belt to ass today, and he doesn't want to admit that Shotzi is one of the best players of all time. You don't want to talk about
It's just a simple yes or no.
Go, bro.
It's just simple.
Tom, you can go ahead. My point is,
Let me get the floor back. Let me get the floor back. All right, Dylan, let's go to you, Dylan. Let's calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, how do I follow that up? Shit.
Yeah,
Well,
what
we
you
don't really
think,
have to talk about the gameplay. Tom, we don't have to talk about the gameplay at all because those FaZe boys got belt. I don't know what happened to them. This is a generationally bad Abuza series. We don't usually see this. When it comes down to Optic, if I'm an Optic fan right now, I'm pushing the narrative that EWC means more. At Champs, it's just bracket play. You have weeks to prepare for these players. You don't play as much. At EWC, there was full play. Single in best of 7.
Brother, like, what is fucking going on?
There's more COD to be played here. That's what I've been doing on the green wall to counteract Pat's trolls. Yeah, FaZe, I don't know how this affects their offseason really. If they're gonna think about making any changes, they can get like a scrap or a Hydra maybe. Still kind of weird to go out top 8 even though they won the ring. So it's tough, but Optic, they're looking really good. I got them taking this event now. Shotzi was making plays. That little rank place that she had last night paid off. Mert, insane clutches in S&D. He's just so good for this team. Hook played a little bit better. He keeps starting off slow in hard points. He's got to bring it back. And then tomorrow versus Thieves, he cannot start off slow. If Hook does that again, they might go home, but I think they're awake now.
He's still big in the comms, though. I will say.
He's always going to be big in the comms.
I still hear him a lot in the comms. Like he's just like everything for them. But Ian, let's go to you next. Optic to come out and give the belt to ass to FaZe. I mean, what you think of the series? What you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. I was so hyped. I literally thought we were gonna get a grueler series right before
until 1 a.m. and
bro, I thought that we were gonna get one of the best series of the season right before map 1. Unfortunately, I had to go take a shit. I came out, the bathroom series was over. I missed it all. I mean, absolute bell.
That's a long shit.
So that's where you were before you joined the call.
Absolute bell. I was on the toilet. My Wi-Fi was fucking up on the phone. Couldn't even see that bell.
Interesting. You were up in the OG Chipper channel with a bunch of people.
Cargo.
Hey, yes or no question, Ben. To Pat. But anyways, I mean, look, bro. This is, they got belts. It happens. Optic just dominated today. This is 2 of the best teams in the game. Sometimes that's how it goes. You know, they just got outclassed. As simple as that. And it sucks because for FaZe, they get slapped with a top 8. I don't think anybody, like, we all would agree that they, at the very worst, are getting top 4 here. They just had to play. It was a rematch of the finals. You know?
And it's a single event.
It was the same thing that happened to Optic in 2024.
Yeah, so it's tough. I mean, they just got outclassed. It feels amazing if you're an Optic fan and if you're an Optic player, getting their lick back. You know, you're able to spin the block.
Get that one underwater.
And hopefully for them, they go on and maybe they win this tournament, go back-to-back at EWC. But there's just really not much to talk about on the gameplay side because it was so one-sided. The only thing I guess that you guys didn't touch on is, I mean, before I say this, we all know how important Kyler is to this team, but I do think that he's been more underwhelming so far at this event with his own individual gameplay. I'm expecting him to turn it around going into Sunday. I mean, he's going to need to. I don't think that they're going to be able to beat Thieves if he plays poorly. I mean, shit, unless the other three go off like they did, then maybe they could. But so I'm expecting him to turn it around. But that's basically it.
He didn't play that, bro. He had a bad map 1 and they won, and he was like pretty much even the other maps. I think he played fine this series. I think
the map 1 cooked him a little bit.
I mean, I expect. I'm high on Kyler though.
Bro, he does everything. You listen to listings, like, bro, I
do believe me. We want him to perform versus LAT.
I know how important he is.
He's good.
Yeah. I just want him
I see what I'm saying. He's better than what he's showing.
He's better than what he's showing.
100% he is.
At the other majors, in champs, Kyler has fried every single match leading up into the grand finals. Maybe this tournament might be the opposite. You have to get into grand finals and maybe step it up. But like so far, he's been underwhelming this tournament compared to his last ones. Every other tournament, they were calling him the MVP early on before grand finals started.
Yeah. And he was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was.
Donnie, we'll go to you next. Optic, they come out, get the W. What you think of the series?
Series was belt. I think if Optic play like this, they'll probably win tomorrow. They'll probably win the whole thing. I'm rooting for Kyler. Hopefully, he gets another dub. On the FaZe side, they shouldn't really give a damn, honestly, unless they should keep their team unless they can get Paco or Ernie. Besides that, I mean, even if I think that same or Paco or Ernie, I think that rule applies to even if you win. Optic won MW3 champs and they still thought about getting Paco and Ernie. So
yeah,
FaZe, maybe, you know, I think Draws is fucking insane, especially at $1 million tournaments. I don't think he had the best regular season, but you can get Ernie for a boozer. Do it. If not, keep him, and your team will be just fine.
Scrap and Draws duo.
I think Scrap and Draws duo will be elite. I think they talked to each other before and they almost did it.
They buried the shit. Yeah, they buried that shit.
And I agree with that.
That'd be insane to see.
I don't think that winning chance precludes you from having that conversation in the offseason of look like.
Dog, you gotta message that
like
girl again,
You gotta do
dog.
what's in the best interest of the team. So I think the predictions will probably stick, but like. Could we see Scrap or Paco end up on this team? It's not out of the realm of possibility for sure.
Can you just lay on the ground in this game or sit down?
I do love this team. I can't lie. This FaZe team, like, I just had a great season. They had a really good season.
The thing is, Tom, just from like outside looking in, you know, most times when teams win champs, they do worse the year after, and they kind of. I mean, most people would say they overperform.
Dude, this game
like,
makes
no one would have thought on
so
paper. Obviously, it's not all about rosters on paper, but they overperform from their on-paper roster.
Yo, talk to that fucking skeleton guy, dude. I'm tired of listening to this guy fucking say something to talk about.
You know, making some shit up. A lot of people were
over
like,
there
these guys
behind you.
throw up the bullshit.
Fucking piece of shit, dude.
We meet again.
Give me 1 sec.
For whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
I wonder how far the camp is from the rest of the map in terms of Y and X axis. Or coordinates, whatever. Why do our characters sleep like we're doing the?
Cause I'm Magor the Green Dog.
Hear thee, I am Brassarian Blackfire. I am your liege lord. And I have a rapier. Whoa, that looks pretty lit.
Are you gonna fucking leave the camp, or
Dog,
you gonna be gay, dude?
You keep doing it secretly, dog.
Fucking secretly, dude. Nice.
All the bullshit, and then they became great players. So,
yeah,
you never know. I definitely think you should hit up Scrap.
Tomorrow's the only Sunday that they, haven't made all season.
Dog, I feel like I just
I
came
think it's
out
been a good season for them. I agree with you, Don. I just curious how they factor into the Paco and Ernie sweepstakes, but
wait, is it raining?
Sucks that the bracket draw was.
No, it's just humid, so I feel like I just went swimming and didn't change clothes.
Tomorrow's matches. Unless you guys have anything else that you want to add?
Nice.
With Optic and Face?
I'm buying at least 100.
Looked good. We'll see if they can continue that tomorrow, but. We got some bangers tomorrow. We got Team
Oh yeah,
Heretics going up
fuck,
against the Falcons.
yeah, I should definitely buy
And then, of course,
those.
we got 100 D's going up against Optic Gaming. So, they also
buy
do a
two and
third
you buy
place
the other
match,
two?
which I didn't know they were doing a third place match.
I can't even fucking.
So we got some bangers tomorrow.
So long as you're talking, I can't.
I know, but you want me to
go
buy
in.
two and then you buy two once
so
I'm
I'm
done?
excited to watch that one. But Heretics against Falcons would
Sure,
be a
I
good
don't
one.
care.
I'm definitely going to go with the Falcons in this one. I just feel like they've looked really good. I just feel like they're on point right now. I just love what I'm seeing from them. And also their passion. Bro, they have insane passion. Like, just how hyped they get. Like, they're screaming, they're yelling, they're standing up. You know, Clay's bringing that energy. We haven't touched too much about the coaches being on stage. I love having coaches on stage, guys. I don't know what you guys feel. CDL should just do it. I don't know why they don't just allow it.
100%.
It's not like it's like a drastic difference, and I do feel like it adds
I know.
more value to the coaching position, right? Because it's like you don't want to just throw some Joe Schmo up there and just
If you
call
have
it a day.
three
Right? You actually have to get
why
a
can't
proper
I
coach.
stack them
Unfortunately,
into
you put
3
somebody up there
potions?
who
That's
actually knows
retarded.
what's going on. So I hope that we can have the coaches on stage. I love seeing Crowder up there, DB5 and Clay and all these guys. Like, it's just cool seeing them up there. Looney, like,
There's
it's awesome.
literally former champions that are coaches. Let them, some of them have bigger brands than the people on the team.
Yeah.
Just have them up there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Why not?
From talking to the league, they don't feel strongly about these issues. So if the players and teams want it and they give that feedback, the league will definitely very much consider it.
Yeah, but let's go through our predictions. We'll do one match
Dog,
at a time. I'm going to choose Falcons
they're
over
fucking
Heretics.
summoning
Weirdly see
Dark
Heretics
Plague.
coming up. I mean, we'll see how the series
Dog,
plays out.
let's help
They
them
made it to
out.
the top 4, so I'm sure they're feeling confident. So I can see
The
anybody winning this,
fucking
but I'll go with the Falcons
bullshizers,
from
the
what I've seen so far.
bullshine.
Ben, what do you got?
Assuming Accident figures out his controller issue, I got the Falcons in this one, but I won't be surprised if this also goes to another Game 7.
Yeah, I see somebody in the chat saying we ignored Dashy's tweet. I'm a little confused.
Pulled Dashy's tweet up
I
on
pulled it up on screen. I mean, we saw the tweet. I don't really understand the EQ thing. I don't know what that was all about. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on.
Did he mean
I think it's just a little friendly shit talk. You know how it is.
Yeah, they be shit talking. Yeah.
Did he mean FaZe told the ref to go check if they had EQ on his? I'm pretty sure is that what Dashy meant?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, they can talk their shit. They won, and they fucking smoked the fuck out of them. So let them talk their shit. You know what I mean?
Midgets, dude.
Their turn.
Who do you got, Donnie? Who do you got in this series with Heretics and Falcons?
Vamos, man. It's Papa Fritas for the Falcons.
Them titties.
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Dylan, who do you got?
Heretics, I mean, they somehow survived. They got another top 4 EWC, but the Falcons, they just look so good. They look on a different level compared to a team like Heretics recently. So I'm going Falcons, man. Luca's looking insane. MC's looking insane. 99 Bulldog and Xnid. He's just going to run it the fuck down. I got Falcons.
Okay, and then, of course, we got Pat. Who do you got, Pat?
Falcons, for sure. Heretics suck.
Absolutely. And then that nub, Ian, who do you got?
You know I'm riding with my duo, man. Falcone, Mamronis.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, and then we got 100 Thieves versus Optic. Obviously, you know, 100 Thieves got the better of Optic in the group stages, but it's always a little different when you get to Sunday and it's Champ Sunday and you're in the bracket play. You know, I think Optic's going to get their get back personally. I think from what I saw today, they look final to me. I feel like they had some team talk, so I'm sure they're going to go in and be super prepared after playing Thieves the first time. So I'm going to go with Optic in this one. I think they're going to get their get back, so I got Optic. Ben, who do you got?
I got Optic in this one in 6.
Okay. Donnie, who do you got?
I got Optic in 5.
Oh.
Okay. Dylan?
I've really struggled when it comes to like the top teams, the Thieves, the Optic FaZe when they play each other. But the way Optic looked today versus FaZe versus the world champions, it's hard to go against Optic. So I'm
gonna save right here.
Okay.
I want to see what this gives. Spare my life, so I might join the Cloakwood Druids.
You got Thieves? Okay.
I just want to do that, dude.
I mean, you gotta root for the boys, man. Gotta root for Thieves. I think it's gonna go the distance, though. I think we're getting the last map
I can fucking trade with her while this is going on.
You guys, like, are you guys, whoever wins that match, do you guys think you win? That's where I'm at. Like, whoever wins that is winning the whole thing.
No, I got Thieves winning, but if they lose, I got Falcons winning.
Really?
Yeah, I got a big turn up from a Luca if these lose for sure.
Falcons are a weird one, that's for sure. They're definitely good. They're talented, but I don't know. From what I saw today, both Optic and Thieves looked final today. They both look really good. So,
dude.
You know, we'll see what they end up doing.
Wait, what's Exod's controller problem? What did y'all mean by that?
It just broke. We don't know. I don't even know exactly.
It was getting too cracked.
Yeah, but it broke before like map 1 or after map 1.
Yeah. Also, just to circle back, Tom, because I think you said it wrong. I know the people in the chat, they're not gonna let you breathe until you get it right. I think Dashy was saying that FaZe are EQ merchants, not that they turned down. I'm assuming that that's what he was implying. So, which is like, once again, it's just they got their lick back. You know, he could do a little trash talk in my opinion, but
yeah, I'm confused. Is EQ allowed or no? It's not, right?
It's not allowed, but you could put it on. Like, if you get on main stage, you could turn on EQ up there.
Right, and didn't Dashy tweet that? Dashy tweeted that the refs checked their setups, right, to make sure it was off.
In case I'm spamming corny.
I guess we'll find out.
I'm assuming. I mean, listen though. I will say this. There's obviously a lot of Optic fans, a lot of FaZe fans. You know, I'm the biggest Falcons fan. Next up, FaZe didn't beat Optic at Champs because of EQ. If that's what Dashy was implying.
No, they beat him because breakers break and Optic broke.
Well, no, I'm not going that far, but I'm
fucking
just saying,
dumb
like,
bitch.
It's just some shit talk. You gotta respect it. It comes with the game, man. That's the competitiveness in it.
Oh, I misread that tweet then. I thought it was like they were. I thought Dashy was trying to say like they were already tweaking before the series, like wondering about our EQ.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. By the way, maybe but that's what I was assuming that he was calling EQ merchants. So maybe I'm completely wrong.
I got a question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Benji, do you tip EQ if like people use that?
Whoa! Are we gonna go
Wait, is she attacking you?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we gotta kill all the midgets.
Okay, good. I was hoping so. I don't know why you fucking talked to them so long.
Oh, fucking hell, man. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Bro, stick the card, bro. Stick the card.
Alright, let's wrap it up.
They're not called midgets, they're called midgets because they're fucking
We all said we all think whoever wins Optic.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what we said. Did we all say that? I thought we said that.
Yeah. It's either Optic or Thieves.
Just making sure,
But
except for
Optic
Pat.
beating
Except for
Thieves,
Pat.
Bro, we've been here for 10.5 hours.
Yeah, we have been here for a long time, bro. I'm fucking seeing tripping.
Ben's thinking about how to answer Pat's question. That's why.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Obviously, guys, no show tomorrow. It is the last day. We're gonna do the same thing we did at Champs. We're just gonna run a midweek show. That way
if a chick screamed like that while I was fucking her, dude, I'd feel. I don't know how I'd feel.
We gotta get the hell up out of here. And tomorrow might be a long ass day too, because we got
where the fuck are you, dude?
And then a best of 9 grand final.
Back here, just it's not giving me my
I need
turn.
your fucking help, dude.
Yeah, just give me the fucking turn.
We got it, bro. This guy's. But guys, I fucking love you guys. Chat, thank you so much for all the support, man. The community's been going crazy in the shows and of course the watch parties. You guys have been insane, and huge shout out to the Esports World Cup for having me on the ground here. I mean, it's been a pleasure being here, bro. The energy in the venue.
How's this fucking guy not dead yet?
They've done a great job with
Because
the
his
stage.
name is Creasy
I love the new
Ellis.
format. I love seeing challenger teams get in there. I just love what they're doing. I love that we have another tournament. It kind of feels like the season is longer, and
Damn,
kind of shrinks our off season a little bit. So you know me, man. The more tournaments, the better, man. So shout out to WC for having me and being a part of the tournament. And yeah, man.
I'm taking out this fucking bitch
we'll see you
right
guys
here.
tomorrow for Championship Sunday. It's gonna be a good one.
Shove
Got
it up her
some great
arse.
teams going at it.
Nice.
And make sure to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, Anchor.fm. /the check out Audio /1. And of course,
But you can see the city out there.
I've got crazy news
fucking
for you about the powers of green screen.
What? But look at the light.
Okay, yeah, true.
Look at how the light's moving. I think it might actually be easiest
Whoa,
to
fucking
genuinely
hell,
move them around in real maps.
Maybe it is real. I choose to believe.
So Mazaria says that Rhaenyra buried her grief for everything. And Rhaenyra says, well, no, I do feel rage. Yes, no, I do feel rage.
Not grief, but rage.
A rage that billows beyond my grasp.
It's out of her control.
I mean, that makes me think of those odd shots of the curtains billowing.
Ah, yeah.
Like, that's a symbol of her rage that's billowing beyond her grasp.
Okay, that's a more peaceable metaphor for rage than I would have envisioned.
Well, it's
It is still beyond her
idiosyncratic.
control.
It's
Yeah.
odd. It's an odd thing. But like grasp makes me think of her sword that she is not wearing, and it makes me think of Daemon. Like, remember when Daemon found out that Viserys died, and the first thing he did was grab his sword.
Yeah, and started like levying accusations.
Like, Daemon finds it very easy to grasp his rage.
Yes.
Daemon grasps his rage. It is his sword.
He
It
wields
has a
it.
name. It's Dark Sister. Aemond
awesome.
grasps his rage, and it's his sword, Blackfire. All the men, they know exactly how to grasp their rage. It's right down near their penis. It's the hilt of their sword.
Yeah.
Whereas Rhaenyra does not have a sword.
What the
to
fuck is
grasp.
that
Like,
then, dude?
Not one that she's comfortable with. Not one that she knows how to wield.
It's a giant badger,
Neither
dude.
a penis nor a sword, which is the entire problem of this show. So Rhaenyra is like, I want to grab a hilt and do something, but
All I can do is feed rats to rich bastards.
billows beyond her grasp.
She has no outlet.
Wait, and then you have to kill her.
Kill Simon Strong for no reason.
You know, Rhaenyra
What's a
says,
little
I will
law?
look upon the faces of those who killed my sons. And it is one of the most chilling moments. Like, there have been several moments that have,
Suck my
like, zoomed
dick.
in on Rhaenyra looking all angry and fiery. But somehow it's more powerful this one, where she's just in the wheelhouse and she very, like, flatly and unemotionally is saying, I will look upon the faces of those who killed my sons.
Yeah, like someone lashing out in violent emotion.
Yeah,
like,
suck my dick.
It can very quickly become pathetic, like Daemon often does, like Aemon did last episode.
Like
but
Aegon
someone,
has constantly.
Yeah, Aegon all the time. But Rhaenyra, like that.
Oh, hell yeah, dude, I'm
reserved,
getting a fucking staff.
calculated,
Yeah.
Emotionless.
She has demonstrated
Give me that
the capacity
fucking
for
shit.
control and restraint, and that makes it way scarier when she makes it.
Damn right, I'm the fucking
and,
druid.
Like, we have learnt last episode that she can and will kill people.
I am Maegor the Green.
Good for her. Also, the people who killed her sons are Aemond Targaryen, so that would make her a kinslayer, and some random Triarchy pirates. So like that'd be really hard for her to deal with. So maybe she'll deal with like Sheepstealer and Sheepstealer's rider as the reason for Jace's death.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if she runs out of targets for her rage, then
Well, that's what
who
paranoia
gets killed
is.
next?
That's where
Yeah.
paranoia comes from.
And that's what Aemond is doing. Like, you don't want Rhaenyra going down the slippery slope of murdering innocent people. I mean, Daemon constantly gets like aggressive with random innocent people, like Eric Cargill and Mazaria and Ulf, and
Yeah. In season 1 episode 10, when Rhaenys says Viserys is dead, he threatens Rhaenys.
Yeah.
Crazy. Rhaenys never hurt anyone. I joke. I make joke. Rhaenyra looks like fucking alien here.
Yeah. They went hard on the makeup.
Yeah. She even says the word judiciously the same way Viserys does.
Yeah.
That is a most judicious proposition.
Well, in the same way that doesn't Otto in season 2 episode. Hey, Glidus.
Hello, Swift.
What time is it?
It's dragon time.
It is dragon time.
That means we're going to talk about House of the Dragon. Hell, get your pajamas on. It's dragon time. Dragon.
Different, but like
privy to all of that, and in spite of all of his pride.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic comparison.
And of course, Laris Strong, the Harrenhal connection. He has a bit of a Qyburn about him, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, that's a great comparison because George Martin in the books with Arya, he takes a noble lady and he puts her on the ground incognito
in the most
a really
ignoble place possible.
Yeah, and he like challenges Arya's perspective on the world by showing her how bad common people have it. And it's so interesting that the show does the same thing with Aegon. But like Aegon is not the kind of person who's going to be super receptive or sympathetic or compassionate, and he's also not someone who's likely to be disciplined and quiet. Like Arya is so.
Yeah, I guess all we really need to do now
how she keeps her
is either fight the fucking witch lady,
she has to do to survive. Whereas Aegon, like day 2 of working
goblin
the latrine
camp,
pits,
or
and he breaks. And he's like, I'm not having this
gift
anymore. Give me some proper food.
And he almost gets himself killed.
Yeah. Yeah, so I love both the similarities and the differences.
It's like, didn't I talk to this fucking guy? This wolf.
And then, this episode's about the relationships between a lot of the characters.
Yeah.
Right? We tease out Rhaenyra with her relationships with the Dragon Seed. Adam's not in this episode, which is interesting.
Because he's out searching for Vhagar still.
Was he told to do that in the last episode?
Sea Dog, I'm a Stark.
Rhaenyra said that she would send Adam along with Baelor.
I'm a fucking Targaryen, I'm a Stark. I'm a fucking descendant of the fucking children of the forest dog.
First time ever Daemon is talking.
I am inevitable.
No, I thought that scene was wonderful, both from
You're
like,
just some bastard.
Spectacle.
Fucking guy was born from a tree and thinks he's special.
Character, performance, angle. Like the scene, like Daemon was more shook in that
Where's
scene
the other black guy?
than he has ever been.
Yeah,
and it makes sense on a lot of levels for his character.
It challenges the foundations of what he believes was possible.
And Rhaena finally got her "fuck you, dad" moment. Like she's been waiting that for a while, you know. And so like I love how
I guess we go back to
Rhaena's role
Zevlor.
now, it's such a cool like fantasy moment of like I'm a dragon riding fire witch, like whatever. But it's also such an authentic.
Dog, we're gonna
teenager
watch a
moment.
battle
You have, like, a fuck you,
tomorrow,
dad.
dog.
I'm doing my own thing. I'm rebelling. You can't stop me. Like it's so authentically human while also being a wonderful, fantastical moment. So yeah, like there's a lot of great stuff.
I'll be back.
Oh damn.
I felt honored when I was chosen.
She looks nice, dude. She looks like a Targaryen.
Guilty, I didn't object.
She's got purple eyes, dude.
We thought we were doing the right thing.
Feel that one later.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom. You saved our little girl and stopped the ritual. Thank you. We are in your debt.
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Marry. All we can offer is our thanks. Arabella?
Thank you.
for helping me.
Great scenes.
Yeah, man.
Like,
it's just like, what? Where are we going, huh?
Yeah, I just think that, like, as book readers, it's a very disorienting episode.
I suppose that could be. I didn't feel that way. Like, I have long accepted that this isn't Fire and Blood.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I like House of the Dragon, actually.
Yeah.
So this didn't come off to me like that. It was just like, okay, cool, let's
Whoa,
get back on the ride.
I think for me, like, I really like
dog.
the Tumbleton plot in the books.
Okay.
And I think that, you know, we're not spoiling it right now.
It's not a spoiler to say that it is completely different.
Yeah, it is completely different, but, like, you know, there is a lot of stuff that happens at Tumbleton in the books that I really like and I find interesting.
Kill that piece of
It seems
garbage.
to me that they are changing that story, and I'm worried that we're not.
It smells better filleted than alive.
So, like, you know, the book reader in me is a bit worried and a bit.
Imagine if these people made fucking
but, like, was
Old
this
Republic
a wonderful?
game.
I'm a bit confused.
I'm a bit confused. But like,
yeah, to be
the
honest,
show
that's a good
watching
idea. But honestly, I'd rather than make a Game of Thrones game.
I love this.
Almond's
a freaky weirdo. Yes. Darren's like concerned about where his life is going. Yes. Ulf is funny. Yes.
Yeah. I would say I think
Damon is confronted with the fucking consequences of his actions. Yes.
I think that Rhaenyra is still frustrating to me because Rhaenyra, like, we still have this feeling of Rhaenyra is sort of holding herself back, and Rhaenyra is spending a lot of time like in rooms going like, oh, I'm not sure exactly what to do and how to do it, and I think that like there's also it's also frustrating, I think, like on a tonal level, because one of the things that happens in this episode is that Hightower Soldier tries to rape Cat.
Yeah, that's not fun.
This is the third rape scene in 4 episodes. In episode 1, we had the scene of one of Kristen and Gwen's soldiers raping someone, and then we had Jasper Ironrod trying to rape Alicent, and now we've got a Hightower Soldier trying to rape Cat. And so, like, obviously, you know, there's something really depressing and upsetting about all of that. And of course, this is something that has always been present in Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire.
It's trying to depict the realities of war, right?
Yeah, and I think that in the books, it's something that's always counterbalanced by the heroic characters. Like, George Martin shows us this brutal, cynical horror where men are constantly doing horrific acts, but there's also a very strong sense of characters like Jon Snow and Daenerys and Brienne who embody this,
I don't know what
heroic
witch you're talking about.
impulse to protect, and they do so successfully often.
She was the
And so
it
I
was
think
the
that in
lady
House of the
that killed those 2 guys.
We also have all of this like relentless, brutal murder and sexual assault, and I
Like the
feel
old
that in this
bitch?
show there is not as much
Yeah.
of a counterbalance of like heroic
Anti-Ethel.
characters.
Do you think
because
we can
like
beat her then?
who do we have in terms of heroes in this show? We kind of only have Rhaenyra.
Let's fucking.
And
Rhaenyra is so compromised, right?
I feel like there are like otherwise
Let's avoid
morally
that
good
for now.
people. They just don't necessarily.
Well, we can go to
occupy a
the
strong enough
dragon
place in the
thing,
plots
right?
to be called
Off
the
the bridge.
hero.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Alan and Dwayne and.
It's gonna be a while.
Right? But you know what I
for our
mean.
next
I
level
mean,
up.
Hugh seems really cool so far.
But like Alan and Gwen and Hugh, what impact have they had? What
Well,
choices
Alan
have
has
they
like
made?
fumbled his way into being Hand of the Queen, which is really funny.
Yeah, look, I love that for him. I love that.
He doesn't.
But you see what I'm saying, right? Like there are very
remember where it
few
is.
heroes in
Yeah,
this
so-
show who really
Think you're
get
going
to
the right way.
successfully protect people and take action and do good. And so I think that the feeling as a result of this show is one that's very sort of dark and grim and nihilistic.
Okay. Yeah. So I'd take a shot because I'm about to say it. Like the whole idea of the Song of Ice and Fire is radiance and dying of the light, right? Facing a cynical world and being romantic in the face of it. And I don't like. romantic capital R, not just like, oh my god, I'm in love with you for realsies, but you know, being being dark, the foolish chivalric hero.
Yeah, I don't think she'd survive very long by herself.
We do need characters like that to make the world feel less Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because Game of Thrones like also sort of abandoned that capital R romance of A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Game of Thrones Season 8 had that similar feeling where everyone was miserable, nobody was hopeful, everyone was just grimly plodding along. Oh, I don't want it, but I gotta do my duty, I've gotta kill Daenerys. Like, there was very little sense of that, that romantic heroism.
What you need is
so needed.
a flame in the dark, right?
Yeah.
You need someone being good against all odds.
Yeah.
You need... we needed Jason and Baylor to actually love each other. We need to see some people actually fucking in love with each other. We need to see some beautiful relationships amongst all of this depressing shit. And I think the show has potential to get there. I'm not entirely sure if it will, though.
Yeah, I think that Jason Baylor are a great point. I think that Jason Baylor could have been and should have been a bit of that light and a bit of that hope.
A beautiful doomed couple.
Yeah, like if we really got more of a sense that Jason Baylor loved each other and they were going to be a great king and queen and they believed in something, wouldn't that have been wonderful? And wouldn't it have meant more when Jace died? But like, as we are in House of the Dragon, it kind of feels like there's no one to believe in. Like, yes, Rhaenyra is doing her best, but she certainly does not embody that like romantic, heroic impulse. She's much more grounded, restrained, compromising. She's, you know, and that's what's great about her character, of course, is that she is grounded and interesting and real and moral. But like, in this world, I would like to see more of a hero. And of course...
Right. Okay, so the model is there in Daemon because he is like a high-minded, I have to like make the world the way I see it, right? He
believes in something.
He has a romance in him, but the romance is himself, right?
Yeah.
He's not there to make the world good, he's there to make the world his.
Yeah.
And maybe the show can mold him, and maybe it will mold him into someone who is a capital H hero.
Yeah.
That could be there. I don't know.
See what I'm capable of, dog.
Because Daemon believes in something.
No.
Yes.
Like, Daemon is one of the few characters in this show who believes in something. And what he believes in is that he's a god and that he should bring back the Nazi area. So, like, you know...
How's that going to change after his interactions with his daughter? Like, he's actually taking what he's done seriously.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not, because his response to that is to kill the first guy he sees and like try to brush the problem under the rug. But maybe he'll grow. Maybe he'll do something actually good for once.
Yeah, well, I think that's why Daemon is one of the best characters in this show consistently, is that Daemon believes in something and Daemon has emotional reactions to things, and he cares, but he also is chaotic.
What?
And I think that like some of the other characters in this show are boring because they don't believe in something.
Even if they do, they're so like downplayed about it and restrained, like Alan.
Yeah, I think Baylor and Alan are unfortunately two of the boring characters in this show, because like I think that Baylor and Alan, they make sense. Like they are believable characters.
It doesn't make them interesting.
Because they don't do much or express much or get to have much passion in their
It's a shame because like so far, every time Alan has emotions, I've been like, oh cool, I like this, I like that guy, I like it when he says things.
They just got sent to their deaths.
Yeah.
When he acts in ways that make things happen.
Abubakar Salim is a good actor.
He's wonderful.
And I want to see him do more. And so I was really charmed this episode that Alan got the scene with Rhaenyra.
Yes.
He got to suggest getting cats into the Red King.
Adorable.
And you know, the whole...
I was actually so happy with that. Because we were really disappointed that Otto didn't get his cat moment.
Yeah.
Because like that's one of the most fun things that happens in Fire and Blood.
Yeah.
And they brought it back. Well, Alan to do it.
It's funny in the books that Otto does it because it's one of the most serious, proper
fucking
men
do it, man.
doing one of the most sort of whimsical things in the series, bringing 100 cats into the castle. But yeah, I agree. I'm glad that Alan got to do that.
And it makes so much sense. Of course, he's been on ships his whole life. They keep cats on the ship to kill the rats.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fantastic. I do think that the Alan Corliss scene this episode was the best Corliss Alan scene we've got in all series.
Yeah, because Alan actually says something and does something.
Yeah.
They have two opposing ideas and they clash and then they leave.
Fucking dumbasses.
Yeah, they get to
watch
do
them get
stuff
fucking killed,
in a
dude.
way that is consistent with their characters, but which changes the status quo. My problem with most of the other Corliss Alan scenes is that they were being static and stagnant. And yes, they were.
I feel this way. I feel this way, and I don't want to say that out loud.
Yeah.
Let's change nothing. See you next episode.
Yeah, exactly. I am dissatisfied. Let's do nothing about it. See you next week. That's all of their prior scenes. So yeah, look, but I think on that tonal thing, this story is different to A Song of Ice and Fire. House of the Dragon,
right? Yes.
The Dance of the Dragons, Fire and Blood. It is a different story to A Song of Ice and Fire, and it is a more bleak story. So
fucking piece of shit.
It is a different tone, so I can't complain that it's not the same tone as Ice and Fire.
It just would be nice to see some people enjoying life a little bit.
Yeah, I would like
to kill the
see
cub too,
people
dude.
that we can believe in, because otherwise the show runs the risk.
I think in my story, I actually
depressing
didn't
slog, and
kill it.
art can be a depressing slog and be meaningful.
We might kill
I
it,
still had a lot of fun watching this.
Yeah.
I love what they've done with Caraxes. From the very beginning, they were giving Caraxes this personality. And I think it's actually paid off in a plot sense this episode. Because of this personality they've imbued
I love
Caraxes
how I
with.
missed that.
He's
massive
like, oh
thing
my
with
god,
the
I
sword.
smell a friend. I have to go talk to this other dragon. And we
Yo,
see
if this thing attacks us, we're killing this
not
cub.
able to control Caraxes, which is who expected that?
Well, yeah, because Damon fails to control his own heart, and Damon desires intimacy and connection in the same way.
Yeah.
Caraxes has always been a wonderful symbol and embodiment of Damon's twisted heart.
The dragons show what the writers are afraid to show.
Yeah. And Sheepstealer showed Rhaenyra's Sheepstealer almost attacked Damon bursting out of the cave this episode because Rhaena is so furious.
Dog, chase it down, dog. Wait, we can have it in our
relationship. I love that we saw a changed
Where the fuck did it go?
Darren is the changed dragon because
Rhaena is the wild dragon. Sorry,
yeah, literally disappeared.
Yeah,
I guess we can see it run down here. I don't know.
The dragons are reflecting.
Oh, there's an egg over here.
And personalities of their riders so well.
Aemond is a grandma. Yeah.
We're supposed to be able to take that and bring it to camp.
So yeah,
I don't know why.
and as you say, that's something that they've set up from the very beginning.
Well, I grabbed the egg, so I don't know if it'll hatch.
This show is building on the foundation that it laid.
No, but that one, that was here.
And it is coming up with fresh, bewildering twists and innovations to this day. So yeah, look, I'm enjoying this a lot. The book reader in me is disconcerted.
It's not dead. It's just knocked out.
Almost all of what I'm seeing.
What fun!
See, it's still 1 out of.
Oh, we just talked about everything. Shall we wrap this up and go?
91
Should we
or whatever.
talk for another 6 hours? What do you think?
I'm easy.
I'm free. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a new credit
The
scene.
fuck
isn't
happened,
there?
dog?
There's a new thing in the credits. Look at that. Who have we got there? Who do we? Is that supposed to be Torrin Manderley? Who is this?
Yeah, there's a bewildering new image.
How'd you take damage?
Sequence. I think
Don't
that the
touch
person
the
on the right
box.
is Torrin Manderley, but I don't know who the person on the left
Who's
is.
that on the left?
It looks like a blonde. It looks like Rhaenyra or Helena, but Rhaenyra and Helena are already depicted in the tapestry. So who the hell is that?
It'll just hurt you.
Mazzaria is also already depicted.
Yeah, true. There she goes.
Nice!
Yeah.
I think
who's that next to them?
That's Alan.
Oh.
That's got to be Alan on the left. So
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
I think that this
Okay.
is part of a larger picture of Rhaenyra's court here. Oh, is that Mazzaria? I think so. I think
that's why I said it might be Mazzaria. Oh, like next to Torrin.
No, the cloak is the wrong color.
True. Maybe it's different later on in the tapestry. You never know.
Who else is blonde in Rhaenyra's court?
Is that like a purple?
That's pretty much this area done, right?
I think next week we might get a better picture of what's going on.
Yes, bewildering is the correct word here. I checked, and that's right. And then we got a rat being torn apart by the tapestry. What the hell? Leave him alone.
Coming?
Oh, his head's come off.
Is that like Otto's head coming off? Because he was a rat.
Oh, yeah.
However, he figured it out later. It'll be there for us.
Another Claire Kilner episode. What do you say to that? Bang, bang, bang.
Bing, bang, boom.
Because it is 3 in a row from here.
You said you wanted to go to the dragon?
It's a Kilner trifecta. It's a triple Kilner.
Oh, well, it's one of the places I know that
it's a tri-Claire.
we need to go to, right?
I love that this episode starts with a bunny rabbit.
Bunny.
One of the problems with Game of Thrones Season 8 is that every scene was a combination of some of the same 14 people in one of 3 different
locations.
rooms.
Yeah.
And you didn't get a sense that the world existed anymore. Like, the whole show was just these 14 people in these 3 rooms. But this show, we get to see all these different towns and all the people
It's a
who live in them, and
dog.
Wolf goes
Send
out
him
with
to
the
camp,
pub, and
dog.
we get to see little bunny rabbits hopping around.
Oh, there's fucking continuity regarding Aemond burning Sharp Point. Oh my god. The world exists, and people live in it, and they care about what happens in it.
Yeah, this show remembers plot details that happened in prior seasons.
Insane.
Well,
Game of Thrones.
And it has a beautiful establishing shot. with a
Dog, you're
canyon
supposed to be
and a
one
river
with
and a town,
animals,
and it's
dog.
lovely.
Yeah, no.
Rabbits have fluffy little tails.
Because God made them to be loved.
Very well. Next
Convinced
question.
that you're harmless, he turns his
Moving on.
attention back
And
to
again,
the
this
court.
opening shot with the bunny and the grass and the heath and the river, it sort of just immediately establishes the grounded tone that a lot of these scenes will have.
Forgive me
Wait,
if
how do I
if I know
change
nothing,
the spells that I have?
Shouldn't there be farmland
Uh,
around Tumbleton? Shouldn't there be
Wait,
farmland
wait,
around
hold on.
King's
Don't
Landing?
do anything. Let me fucking
At Tumbleton,
speak
like
with him.
along the river?
Yeah, like
shouldn't
this
there be
whole
docks?
area looks completely undeveloped. Wouldn't there be docks and farms and
It is supposed to be a
like,
market
stuff?
town.
Yeah.
What do people? Yeah, people should be selling things that they grow nearby.
Yeah, sometimes
Please,
these
let him
cities
rest.
seem to be just plopped in the middle of untamed wilderness, which
I mean, they look lovely.
they do look lovely.
And then we'll return
And maybe that's why they've decided to not develop the land around them. No, don't build that there. It needs to look nice for the camera.
You can do
The
the same.
Westerosi have a great passion for conservation and bunny rabbits. Who doesn't?
Tumbleton is a market town at the headwaters of the Manda, so that's the big river that flows through the Reach.
Like, we literally see the people of Tumbleton dragging logs into the city from outside. How are there still, like trees to log this kind of city?
Well, the lords of the land, the Footleys, maybe they say, well, no, don't cut the trees
I
down
guess-
from, like, within a mile of the town. Like, this...
Dude, do you want to do the honors?
Inconvenient. It makes the
We
place a
can't
nicer
tolerate
place to live.
a fucking dog getting royalty. Yeah, we can't. Fucking piece of shit.
You want to hunt even deeper
No,
for
wait.
those nits?
Wait.
Does everyone in Tumbleton wear
How
yellow
good. You
or
fucking
orange
suck.
clothes?
Look, he found an even deeper knit, everyone.
I will.
Wow.
I will do
I mean,
this.
maybe that's the thing. Like, maybe only some color dyes.
Fucking piece of shit.
Acceptable.
Oh, definitely.
Like some color, like some dyes are gonna be cheaper than others, and so maybe most people wear the same colors. That might make sense.
All of the purple dye
What do you
supply
think
in
of that, dog?
Westeros, which is like
Hey,
made
look.
by crushing snails in Bravos, all of that was taken up by Simon Strong's wardrobe, which now belongs to Alice Rivers.
I see. The purplest family in Westeros. Do you think, like Alice isn't Simon's bastard?
All I did was yell at the corpse to show he wouldn't
Because in the
fucking wake
books it
up,
says
and he's
that
just like,
Alice
nah.
is
Because you
possibly
scared him, dog.
Simon's bastard, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be the
How do I
case.
put away
Every
this
time Fire
fucking
Emblem
flaming
says
sword?
possibly, I think, okay, cool, I don't care. My reaction to that is I'm just not going to think about it.
It says that a lot, Glidus.
Uh-huh. And so do I. Alice saying that she's a steward of sorts and the best you're like to get. Does this, like, confirm our idea that Alice is the spirit of Harrenhal?
Yeah, well, I mean...
confirm is too strong a word. It, supports.
Well, it also has, like...
Dog, did you watch
it has
the
Delta
COD
Go
tournament?
before
Oh.
Alice appears.
Yeah.
So, like, it reinforces that Alice seems
Yep.
to literally be the go.
vote the Steward of Harrenhal.
Yeah, I do
well,
like
Sunday isn't over, so no one's won yet.
Is a supernatural.
Who's going to win, dog?
Like a personality.
Don't know. I can't see the future.
I'm enjoying Alice.
Oh, definitely.
You can't give a prediction, dog.
My team will probably win, but if they
Hightower
lose the
army
next
led by
match,
Lord
then
Ormond
they're
takes the city
out.
of
So.
Tumbleton, and to lodge all of his soldiers, he sends them into the houses of the people in the town, and makes it life
Alright,
harder for everyone. It's what armies do.
Yeah, I like how George.
Fuck else we gotta do.
There are logistical complications when you bring 15,000 men from one place to another in a time of war.
Where are they going to sleep? What are they going to eat? Who are they going to have sex with?
Yeah, those are exactly the kinds of questions and complications that George loves exploring.
So these three soldiers, whose commander appears to be Sir Garrick. He's not a sir.
Dog, let's kill that retard.
Garrick. Is he a sir? No. He's
What?
just Garrick. He's just Garrick.
The one over here?
Grove.
Yeah.
And they show up at Cat's brother's house. Cat's unnamed brother. I wish we had a name for Cat's unnamed brother.
Yeah, same, right?
And Cat's unnamed brother's unnamed wife.
Yeah.
And Cat's unnamed brother's unnamed wife's daughter. Unnamed daughter.
So the Hightowers are occupying the town, and the lord of this town is Lord.
What a
Lyndon
fucking
Woodward.
garbage species, man. If anything has teeth like that popping out of their mouth,
caltrops,
kill it
which are
instantly.
those like pointy little defensive things that you put down to stop people coming.
But their house name is House Footley, so foot caltrops. Are they gonna step on those things? You're gonna hurt. Who's this for?
And Lord Glendon, I love how they present Lord Glendon because he's got this very silly hat.
I have a silly hat. I'm just a wacky little merchant.
He's just a goofy little guy who's
Dog, I
nervous
killed
to really
them
stand up to
all.
Ormond. Whereas his wife Shara says, Rhaenyra is the true queen. Fuck you,
If
Ormond.
man.
And so I love their dynamic. It reminds me of like Jenna Lannister and Cleo
What a
Frey.
weird name.
Oh, from the main books.
Yeah, like the confident lady with the
the fucking boy wife. Sorry, the fucking boy husband. But you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a fun dynamic.
They're arguing about Ormond sleeping in their house and taking over their city, which fair enough. Ormond is conducting this meeting from a bathtub.
Like the Baron Harkonnen in Dune. What a power move to hold a meeting from a bath.
I do that all the time.
So as a power move, Ormond stands up and displays his nakedness to the Footleys. He waves his high tower in their faces to put them off.
Waving so much, like he's definitely rock hard right now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a high tower indeed.
Do you think it? Fuck. Do you think it's green when it goes to war? Anyway, the beacon is lit.
It's funny to me that he's completely hairless below the neck. Like, it must be a lot of work to manscape that much. Like, it must be a lot of work to shave off all your body hair in this medieval time.
Oh, it's that fucking Song of Ice and Fire
Which,
dagger, dog.
I would kind of find that a bit silly, but I think for Ormond, this is characterization. This is showing that he is like a immaculate, clean freak type guy.
He's obsessed with cleanliness to the point of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Yeah, being this clean-shaven on a war campaign in a late Middle Ages era
I think one of the dragons gonna start talking in the next episode, dog.
Like, like Alicent says, he's very sensitive to smells.
I think Caraxes is gonna have a British accent, dog.
So it's a very odd quirk to give a character, but I'm enjoying it.
He even flinches when Lord Footley just puts his hand out. It's like he's absolutely fastidious about it.
Yeah, it is a strange vulnerability for sure.
Yeah.
Why do these guys have hyena ears?
I'm a little annoyed that the last scene between
What do you mean,
Tessarion, Darren, Ormond, and Cat's unnamed brother who dies.
Hey,
dragons,
that
we
doesn't
know,
fucking
smell,
belong to you, dog.
Emma
Yeah,
Aaron
you
says that
don't.
in the first scene of the show.
Yeah.
So I'm a little annoyed that that doesn't pay
Dog,
off
I'm
by
gonna go get some
taking a
bang.
big whiff and being disgusted by the smell of dragon.
Well, and also like they showed
dog, I want some autumn crocus,
like
dog.
surely the smell of burning human flesh,
the hair alone.
Yeah, surely that would be very off-putting.
Sounds fucking
surely.
retarded.
But yeah, I enjoy.
Oh, maybe those candles. The
Yo, why don't you
candles
fucking lead the way, dude? Why am I
the table?
fucking,
Maybe those are all scented.
like fucking?
You know where to go. I don't know where to fucking go, dude.
Flesh.
You guys know where to fucking
Why
go?
don't just kill all these
piece
fucking
of shit.
gay retards up
What's that
here, dude?
brand that sells the candles? Lush. He's like a real Lush fan. He's got all.
Yo, dog, this is your quest.
He's got all that. He's got that aroma.
Fucking Targaryen faggot.
I saw someone in my Discord server made me aware of House of the Dragon scented candles.
What flavors do they?
I can't remember. Hang on, let me pull them up.
Oh, come on, dude. She's so hot, dude. Don't.
Caraxi scented
Ah,
candle.
dude.
Dragon's
Not gonna let
breath,
you smash,
leather,
so might as well.
smoldering cedar.
I do not want to smell like Caraxes.
Cersei.
I'm
White
taking no part in
oleander,
this, dude.
vanilla absolute, jasmine, dry oak.
The only thing Cersei should smell like is hippogras.
You do not need to.
Well,
you
hippogras
coward.
itself is an entire array of smells.
Maybe I will.
I made that again recently, by the way. It was fucking delicious.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, I love Ormond's being in the bath. Like it's such an odd thing. Like it's like
forcing my
quirk and a
hand
vulnerability,
here.
but it's also a power move at the same time. It's also like Geralt at the start of Witcher 3, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I have played the start of Witcher 3. I do know that.
Yes, yeah, I have also. I've only played the first like few hours of Witcher 3.
My experience in The Witcher 3 is exactly the same as my experience with Skyrim and
is
Breath
going
of the
on?
Wild, which is, my goodness, the start of this game is brilliant. I love it. I want to do everything. Oh my god, well, there's too much. I can't. I need to play a roguelike.
Yeah, same. But, yeah, I like played the first few hours of The Witcher 3, and I'm like, oh yes, the writing in this game is better than the writing in most any
the
other
whole
game
is
I've played, except for like Disco Elysium. Like the writing in Witcher 3 shits all over the writing in Skyrim, and like and that's immediately evident.
Whoa.
And then I was like, also I don't have like 100 hours to spend on this right now. So Ormond Hightower hangs Dom.
Yo, it's fucking Visenya, dog.
The Footleys.
Do you think he hangs Dom in front of Prince Darren Targaryen often?
Well, who do you think is shaving?
It never really made sense to me
Oh
why
my
they have
God.
4 legs.
I mean, his back. Surely we have to assume
Because, dog, it's a dragon, dog.
Trimmed.
Oh yeah, no, someone's gardening the base of his Hightower.
I really don't like that idea. That
Yeah.
his
These
battle
parasites
is being
stole our
tended
dragon.
for by his young cousin Prince.
Look
While
how
our minds
ugly
in
they
the
are,
gutter,
dude.
So Orwyle sits at the
Whoa.
small council and he grabs
That's mean,
his
dog.
ball. He
Yeah,
grabs,
he grabs
his
the
council
balls.
ball, and then
Yeah, yeah.
Rhaenyra says the balls are a relic of an old regime.
I
am
remember
rejecting
I
the
just killed them in
We're
my
not doing
playthrough,
balls
but we
anymore,
definitely
or
can't do
Well,
that.
as queen, I'm rejecting the past kings, and as queen, I shall have no
Fucking
balls.
retard
I shall
dies a
suffer
million
no
times
balls
while I
at
was
my
watching
council.
him.
No balls at the queen's table, thank you very much. Like that, I mean that's a balls thing that they're doing, right?
Totally. She also has eggs in that scene.
In that scene as well.
Oh, is that the other council scene? She has eggs in this episode.
Again, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Which-
She's got eggs. Yeah, yeah.
Eggs,
Yeah.
balls, blood.
Fuck is
Yep.
this, dude?
Almond's dick. And then Damon comes into the council chamber, like doing the ballsest thing possible, and plops her head on the table.
Whoa.
You know what I desperately want to see?
And
Yeah, no,
sacks
I'm not
full of gold.
fighting that fucking
Did he
Sacks
have
and
two-
heads
did he
and
have
balls.
2 sacks?
Yeah, he's
Well,
got 2
wait
sacks.
until it's gone.
Right in
I
front
think we
of
can talk to them and then it goes
Caraxes'
away.
Yeah. The veil is so
Well, they
reproductive
would
organs.
still fucking kill us.
Have you thought about this? Giant's lance
Like,
piercing
what is there, like,
the
4 of
veil,
them?
Mountains of the moon.
But I don't know if
bloody
I don't
bloody
know if
gate,
they kill you
impregnate.
if you talk
Yeah,
to them.
Bronn says that
properly.
he will impregnate
'Cause
the Eyrie.
when I fought it, the
and it's got
dragon
that
was gone.
orifice. It's got the moon gate.
Yeah, and
as well.
what's at the top of the giant's lance? The
Alright, I'll let
tears.
you talk to them.
Oh, you
what
want
was
to
it
save
called?
it here?
Nix's tears?
Right, it's
Yeah,
a
he
continuous
did.
ejaculation
Yeah.
from the tip of the giant.
Exactly. And that falls down and.
What easy prey you make.
Damn, dude.
Within my blade's embrace. These creatures are so simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Nice, dude. If you prepare for attack, that dragon is there.
Perceptive for such an inferior creature. For you to keep sucking.
Bro, look at your hair, dude. Man, you're calling me inferior? Look at your nose. This guy looks like the Grinch, but uglier.
A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
Bro. Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking
Bro,
do that one,
I'm
dude.
not even like, gonna...
Of course. Obedience is your only hope. Stand
Yo,
still.
let's...
He begins to move his hand in a quick
Yo, let's kill these faggots. Let's fucking kill these faggots right now, dude. Let's kill all of them right now, dude.
Yo, the dragon's there, dude.
Let's fucking go out in a blaze.
I need to continue.
No, I see he leaves.
Yeah, I know, but we're still gonna get killed.
Nah.
No,
we're good, dude.
I should do millions of damage.
We're good.
The power. We are fucking dead, baby.
No, we can survive this. No, we got this. Yeah. Bro, why'd you do that, dog?
Nice, fucking faggot went, oh yeah, we should attack. They have 135 HP for one person.
Oh, dog, you just kept insulting them. I thought you'd want to do that.
Yeah, I do, but I want to do it when we won't get fucking killed.
Whoa, dog. That's cowardly, dog. I thought you were a true-born Targaryen. Wait, is it possible to sneak past them?
Do we have stealth?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Dog, let's kill the dragon, dog.
What easy prey you
The fuck?
walking right within my blood. These creatures
Just
are
teleport.
As for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
I'm gonna intimidate this guy, dude. Oh, let me roll again, dude. Okay, perfect. I actually got that.
Chuck, you dare speak to me like my better? Others have died for lesser insults. Slowly. But your bravery amuses me. Finally, I find a wolf in a world of lowing cattle.
Sea dog, a wolf dog, a mole.
There's some faggot fucking Stark that's
Shut
gonna
up.
get himself killed.
Understand, Istik?
You suddenly feel a strength. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
I'm gonna fucking save that.
Do not speak. Your bleating offends my ears. Just stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Oh my god, dude.
The gestures mean nothing to you. Some sort of spell that you don't recognize.
What's this? You carry a gay parasite in your head. Death will be a kindness to you. Beretta, rid us of this worm. I need to continue the hunt for the weapon.
I'm gonna load up. I'm not fucking doing that, dude. Dude, I hope Ormond doesn't die.
If he doesn't die tomorrow, he's dying in the next 2 episodes of season 4.
Well, not the next episode, I mean. I hope he fucking
it's very possible
wins.
It does.
They're probably gonna start having the dragons shit in the city, so he just goes crazy.
Wait, you did save it at the... I have another save, right? Or did you overwrite it?
What are you talking about, dog?
You haggle with your own life, fool. Be silent and hold still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh, we're gonna. Oh man.
Dog.
I'm sorry, dude. Oh, Ormond Hightower.
Ormond Base Tower. People were like, "Oh, you know, he's bad for killing the guy that was protecting
the dog Darren did that, dog.
I know, but like, I get it. It's not a great thing to do, but I feel like that's a very normal thing to do back then.
Nice.
One, he hit one of their soldiers, which is probably a killable offense, and also 2, he's bringing them a grievance. It's like if you bring a grievance, you probably get killed.
Okay, let me save here. Like, what fucking bullshit is that, dude? You think, gonna die in the next episode?
Who?
Ulf.
It's probably.
Yeah,
I feel like him and Ormond are gonna die. At least one of them will, but both of them will be dead by episode 2 of next season. both of them can very likely die tomorrow.
Whoa.
You realize he's casting detect thoughts.
Nice, this guy saved us in the middle of a conversation that we can't fucking win.
Nah, what are you talking about? I am winning it. This fucking faggot moved his fucking hands.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
Fucking faggot. I'm gonna save again, dude. Yes.
So bold in the face of death. Perhaps you may live after all. Better to let stronger blood thrive. It can give rise to worthier foes.
I fucking hate these fucking people, dude.
Don't disappoint.
Yeah, we should round every single one of them up and kill them. Call upon we should call upon all the houses, but also call upon the little short things with the short green things. Get them to help us round them up, kill them all, and then kill all of those green things.
Whoa. I got dark pretty quick, dude. Why you got so much hate in your heart?
Cause I hate hate in my heart, I just hate them.
Dog, why?
Because they're ugly. They sound dumb. They talk like retards. They think they're cool. It's enough.
Road closed. Detour ahead.
Okay, well, we gotta go to fucking goblin camp. It's the only fucking thing, dude.
Go to the goblins under a truce banner. Say,
This guy's still talking about fucking genocide.
Yes, if you help us rid the world of the cancer, which they, for some reason call Githyanki, we will pardon your species for anything.
Bro, I'm gonna ask you this question that I've asked you a million fucking times. Why haven't you fucking uploaded to YouTube, dog? Nice. I need some fucking rants. Dude, the world is rife with political bullshit, and you're not fucking putting your opinion out there, dog. Like, fuck.
Strike you down.
Dog, don't walk on the fire, dog.
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Whoa.
Dog, it's the fucking basilisk. He's telling us to kill. Kill.
Speak to me. The monsters only scream.
Yo, if you had a talking cow, would you still slaughter it for like a steak?
Depends.
He called you friend.
Well, if he's,
You're a fucking piece of shit, dude.
If he talks like a Githyanki, I'm killing him before he can finish the sentence.
An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many.
The shiny one.
Probably one with armor eyes.
It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
Whoa.
Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Heard that, dog? Now he's the biggest dog. Remember the underground places here somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the one right
we can
there.
Fucking... Which one? Let's go. Might be able to get some good shit. Wait, but if we don't have the password or whatever, they're gonna probably treat us like hostile as we go down there.
Oh, the fucking pieces of shit that I came back and killed. God, I hate them too.
Dude, How do we get that password? Who has to give it to us?
I don't, dude. I don't. I think I probably played this game more than a year ago, so I have no fucking clue.
Okay, maybe it's over here. The fuck just happened? Do you use a short rest?
Yeah.
Way too big.
Oh wait.
Oh my god, you need to be small
Hold on.
for that.
Wait, am I?
Nice.
A tight
Oh, you
fit
need,
for
like-
even the smallest of creatures, let alone.
It said I could burrow into the ground.
Dog, burrow into fucking concrete.
Waters the Vale, like the waters of the Vale come from the peaks of the mountains.
You need one of the. You need the one.
Look, it's not
the
just us
mask
guys. George
icon.
Martin swords are dicks, always.
This entire
What do you mean mask
region
icon?
of his
Like
world
on the ability,
is one
it
giant
needs to be like a
Ouroboros
one of
metaphor
those,
for dicks and vaginas.
It's like a mask.
Not just vaginas. The whole shebang.
The Veil of Cervix. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, you know what I need to see now?
we
I'm just
get there.
imagining
Hold on.
Rhaenyra holding 2 council bowls in her hand.
And
We actually have to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
I
pretty
need
big
to
battle.
see Rhaenyra like fondling 2 council bowls in one hand.
Well, doesn't Aegon fondle one bowl in season 2?
Because they've done a lot of great like prop work with those.
Yeah.
I think that needs to continue.
I do like that Allwild picks up the ball. Rhaenyra says, "We're not
I think we
doing
have to
balls," and
rescue
he's
these
like,
two guys who are
"Okay, I guess
transporting
I don't need
something."
balls." It's just really interesting. Allwild's cool. He's fun.
Yeah. Well, a maester is sworn to celibacy.
It's true. He doesn't need his balls. And also, Garrick gets gelded in this episode.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
It just doesn't stop.
It
does
never ends.
What a rollicking adventure! A song of balls and
Oh shit! This is
Just
a
balls.
fucked
That's
up
it. It's a song of
a
balls.
song of balls and yonis. No, it's serious business. This is no laughing matter. This is no laughing matter, Gladys.
But I'm laughing anyway.
And I'm
So
dead.
Lady Ormond dismisses the Footleys, and he says to
All right,
Darren,
the
"See them
retards
out,"
won't do
and
anything to
Lady
help us.
Footley says,
Nice.
"Don't touch me." Ugh. So
Okay, holy fuck!
it's
There's
so
like 50 of
weird
them.
that Darren is in this position.
Oh, it's over.
And then immediately after that, bold Johnny Roxton comes up and says, "My prince."
What the fuck
in
did
case
that
you
thing
haven't
just
gotten
say?
it yet, that kid's Darren.
Yeah, as we.
Yo, you're gonna die.
speculated, the kid who we saw with Ormond earlier is indeed Darren Targaryen, the son of King Viserys and Alicent Hightower.
Do you think is that his natural?
Dog, they're gonna
hair?
help.
We speculated about this last
Okay,
episode.
maybe not.
I think that it could.
Oh, they're
be
fucking
interesting
retards.
If it's dyed
No, we're
there
killing them.
because
I
Ormond
bro,
is
I killed them.
repressing Darren's Targaryen
Yeah, no,
identity,
we are killing them.
and
Just because of what that guy
Ormond
said, we're
is
fucking killing them.
hiding Darren and replacing him with fake.
Oh,
What did he say?
great,
I mean, like
dude.
if
I don't have.
I mean.
Oh
It
my
would be
god,
so
this
stupid
thing's
if that's his natural
85
hair
fucking
color,
health.
right?
Well, yeah. I mean, Darren
don't
has
have
to be
level 2
naturally
spell
blonde, because
slots.
otherwise, why would the fake Darren be blonde?
Yeah. If who's that? Why would they fake a guy, a kid to have blonde hair to convince people he's Darren?
Yeah,
Unless Darren had blonde hair.
Yeah, people would know that the real Darren's hair color, so there's no way.
But then, like, Alicent walks into that room and immediately, like, doesn't even need to look at.
That works.
Whoa, he's burned like him.
Can't put up the spikes.
Oh. Sunfire's big. Oh, Sunfire's matching with Aegon.
Okay, can I have one turn, bro? Like.
Oh my god, there's one up there too, dude.
Oh, take it, or did Lars take it? Sunfire. I heard her. I can hear it. I can hear Sunfire.
Whoa!
Am I gaslighting myself? There. Oh my god! 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 I can see him. He's gonna think that it's him, but it's Sunfire. Oh my
What
god!
a fucking gay retard, man.
Oh my god! He's like, Dad. Dad! My boy!
Shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps on.
Oh yeah.
Yo, take control of it.
See yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Nor see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a
Sunfire
leash,
looks so
but it
cool.
won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh my god, he's gone insane! Oof! You big idiot.
I don't want to hear no more Lannister.
Oh, do you have more
bragging
options?
In the comments.
Yeah.
W House Lannister.
Okay, I only have continue.
Miss Cersei.
Yeah,
Miss my girl
fucking,
Cersei.
if you can control the fucking thing.
Cersei would run circles around this group.
Nice.
Show me when you
I know.
spin the dice.
So the class difficulty was 2. I rolled a 2, bro. Like holy fuck.
Well, at least you got it.
I know, but imagine if I had to get 3.
It is the source of
Horseshit.
She will obey it.
Is that you,
She will obey you.
Your queen's been looking
Something
for you.
stirs deep within you.
Tell us where the gold is,
Sunfire?
and you will die with your ears still attached.
Why do you want my ears?
Oh, did they all just surrender?
That sounded like
Yo,
a dragon.
fucking, yeah, dude. Fucking eat those people, dude.
Period.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Sunfire. Sunfire?
Holy fuck.
I called it.
I'd like to say thanks, but I don't know if she'd like that.
Oh, fuck these people, dude.
Oh shit.
Mind a hungry pit. The flesh
Ugh,
of the
make it kill
survivors
itself.
wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Yeah, feast on the other gnolls. Alright, now I can see your dice. 15, dude. Nice.
We're fucking dead.
She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
Then give me another choice or another chance, bro. Gay. Nice.
Oh my
Nice.
Oh. It's over.
Aegon's back, y'all.
I'm sorry, but it's over.